Welcome, I'm your host Tulala. So today I'm gonna bring you the real face of a VTuber. This game is developed by Lilian Games and published by Whisper Games. So this detective visual novel like Phoenix Wright, and of course it's a long visual novel, so I'm gonna only show gameplay. But it's good because art style, the story. So if you like visual novels, you're gonna enjoy this one. Okay, so what is the real face you mentioned, prosecutor? By the real face, I'm referring to the person that actually controls a VTuber, their true identity. Okay, and this real face will influence the development of this case? Yes, you could even say it's the key to solving it. Is that so? Then do you know who this VTuber real face is, prosecutor? I believe I do, and I've collected necessary evidence to prove it. So, if you don't mind, I would like to start from the beginning. There we go. Who ate my pudding? Just in truth. What are you yelling for? I just went to eat my pudding and it's not there. Did you eat it? Emily Close. Your pudding? No. Emily Close, the secretary? Then why you just stutter? It was you, just admit it. We are the only two people that use this office. If it wasn't you, then who was it? There could be a hit heard to unknown third party. What third party? Zelda Oz, prosecutor truth, you're back. So Zelda Oz is the detective. Detective Oz, when did you get here? A little while ago. Secretary Close say you'll be back soon, so I've been waiting here for you. See, our third party, I bet she ate it. Huh? Ate what? Somebody ate my pudding. Pudding? Wasn't me. Anyway, that's not important right now, Mr. Truth. There's been an incident. A murder at a VTuber company, to be specific. Excuse me? What do you mean it's not important? I was looking forward to that pudding. Mr. Truth, there's been a murder. You can't be serious right now. Alright, let's go get to work then, I guess. But if I ever do find out who took my pudding, it will be the last pudding they ever eat. So, what's the case? The head of a VTuber company has been found dead in their office. Police have done a preliminary investigation, but we'd like you to come to take a closer look. A VTuber company? You don't know what VTubers are? They are virtual YouTubers. Basically, rather than watching a real person do their stream or video, you are watching them control an anime version of themselves instead. An anime version of themselves? Why would anyone watch that? I wouldn't badmouth them if I were you. VTubers have a huge audience. You really wouldn't want to make them mad. Why? Are they scary or something? Actually, never mind. A case is a case, so let's just go check it out. I'll lead the way. Ooh. Jesus, only blood. Like I said before, the victim was the CEO of a VTuber company. His body was found in his office on April 20th. The person who found him said... Hold on a second. What's wrong, prosecutor? Can you tell me about the victim first? He's the head of a VTuber company, like I say, he died from... can you tell me why he's a chicken? Is this a joke or something? Oh, that. It's because their last name is Chicken. Are you kidding me right now? This is ridiculous. I know, in all my years as a prosecutor, I've never seen chicken nuggets dipped in ketchup, right? I know, it's a travesty. In ketchup? I have some respect for the dead, Secretary Close. You are more of a sweet and sour sauce guy, huh, prosecutor? That was in bad taste. Anyway, what happened to chicken? That's Mr. Chicken, prosecutor. You know what? I'm calling him Mr. C from now on. So what happened to Mr. C? I forgot how much I already told you. How about just starting from the beginning? Or how about you just ask me that what you want to know? Fine. So, victim's identity. The deceased is one Mr. Chicken, founder of Lilian Entertainment LLC. And what does Lilian Entertainment do? All the intellectual property rights, put on a creative event, sell merchandise. They are basically an agency for VTubers. What's the size of this company? Current 6 employees and 1 VTuber, not including Mr. Chicken. 7 people in charge of one virtual, what is it called again? A VTuber. Try and stay professional, please. Right, VTuber. And who is this VTuber? Her name is Kuripa. Kuripa? Hold on, I think I actually heard of her. So this Kuripa? She's not just a video game streamer, she's been on TV commercials and even performing in concerts. She's popular internationally too. Whenever I see her, I just think, man, kids like weird stuff these days. And now we are investigating her agency, huh? I guess if she's that successful, it makes sense why she'll need a whole team to manage her though. Anyway, I've gone off topic. Please continue, Detective Oz. Right, so first, we haven't been able to locate the deceased mobile phone. Okay. He apparently rarely contacted his family. The following description is what we could gather from his employees and landlord. He was a workaholic. If he wasn't sleeping, he was working. He lived alone, was single, and didn't maintain any close relationships. The only inconsistent thing about him was his work schedule. Maybe it's just the nature of the industry, but he would come and go at random hours, often sleeping in the office overnight. He actually has a bedroom in the office. Did he have any enemies or debts? No, the company itself has some debts, but they are all legal. I'm curious about the missing phone. We are still looking for it. If it turns up, I'll let you know. Thanks, Detective Oz. Okay, cause of death. The victim's carotid artery was slashed by a sharp object, causing blood loss, shock, and finally death. Yeah, because you can see it's on the throat. I should probably ask where the carotid artery is. The carotid arteries are a pair of blood vessels, one on either side of the neck, prosecutor. The neck, got it. Please continue. There are no other visible wounds and no signs of struggle. This may be due to the victim having sleeping pills in his system. Sleeping pills? Aha, showing on the mug. Yes, drugs to help with sleep. We also detect some in the cup next to the body, which we have determined to belong to the victim. There is no evidence from the victim's home, office, or medical history that he took sleeping pills habitually. So maybe someone put some sleeping pills on this coffee, water, whatever is in there. We also found the suspect murder weapon in the office, a paring knife. Oops. So you can't go back, you go to history log, okay. On the employee's desk, I'll explain more about it when the employees arrive later. Got it. I need to do this because my finger clicked 2 times in there. Anything suspicious? 3 things seem suspicious here. First, the assailant wasn't caught on any security cameras, none at all. At 7:03 PM, the victim can be seen on the lobby camera where the security desk is, and at 7:04 PM, on the second floor camera, which is the office floor. But other than the victim, neither the first nor second floor camera filmed anyone suspicious coming or going. What if the killer lived on the second floor? We have ruled that out. 1. The office door was locked when the body was found, so it's actually like the killer has an office key. And for a second reason, well, please look at this. Looking at the second floor layout, okay, the camera is in here. Any resident will have to pass by the security camera to reach to the office. Yes, because in here. But he can do this, right? If he do this, he can enter without being seen, like always on the wall. He can't be seen by the camera, because the angle you can see never catch this. I see. What about this window? That is our current hypothesis, prosecutor. There is a window just outside, true. Outside the office leading to a rather occupied hallway. It's the perfect spot for someone to climb up from. True. We already verified that if someone were to enter through the window, they wouldn't be caught on any security cameras. There you go, too. And there is no security cameras in the office itself. There are, which brings us to my next point of suspicion. Oh, we have discovered that the victim computer stored all of the security cameras footage, and all of that footage has been deleted. There you go. Deleted. Can it be restored? You have reached out to an IT specialist but haven't heard back yet. Finally, please look at this. The victim was killed on his office chair and blood from his slashed artery spray all over the place. And yet, his computer mouse is free of blood and fingerprints, so the hand was in the mouse. Maybe to hold on. So the suspect used the victim mouse to delete security footage, then wipe out the mouse clean. That is a possibility. Either way, it's definitely suspicious that only the mouse isn't covered in blood. Could the suspect be intentionally misleading the investigation? Potentially, we should keep this in mind. And what's the third point of suspicion? The victim was holding something. We think he may have been trying to leave behind a message about his killer. A message? Probably planted by the suspect to throw off our investigation. That's always how it goes. That's what I was thinking too. But I still think it's best to report it to you. Alright, what's the message? Ah, there is nothing there. The victim was clutching one of his employees' nameplates in his hands. Every other employee nameplate was on its owner desk. Only this one was in the victim's hands. Who was it? I will reveal that in a moment when everyone's together. Okay. Well, this seems like a well-planned, premeditated crime. Judging from how they avoid security cameras, the culprit must have intimate knowledge of this building's security system. At least that should narrow down the list of suspects. From our current information, we estimate that the crime took place on April 20th between 7:04 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. Okay. How do you know? 7:04 p.m. is the time when the victim was last captured on the second floor security camera. 11:30 p.m. is based on two things. First, forensic tell us the blood has been congealed for at least 8 hours. Second, the culprit had to have left the area using public walkways, and 11:30 p.m. is the last time as a possible suspect was caught on public CCTV. Couldn't the culprit have waited until the morning? No, there is a morning market downstairs starting at 5 a.m. If the culprit were to have left then, someone would have seen them. You also said the office door was locked from the outside when the body was first discovered, right? Yes, which is why we have narrowed down the suspects to discover 6 employees, all of whom have keys. Someone must have committed the crime, then lock up the office when they left. Who first discovered the body? Ah, about that. Hello? This is Misty Hughes. She first discovered the body. I actually called all the employees here so you can question them individually. Why didn't you consult me about this first? I figured this will be more efficient. Jeez, alright, time to get to work, Secretary. Close. Huh? But I didn't bring my legal robes. Why didn't you tell me I will be working? I thought I would surprise you. Fine, but you owe me some fancy chocolate for this. Again with the fancy chocolate. Hello miss, my name is Justin Truth, I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Prosecutor? Yes, and I have some questions to ask you. Great, you seem like the type of guy who can get things done. And you are kinda handsome. Yo! Why you hit me? Oops, butterfingers, pain in the... You want to know about when I found Mr. C's body, right? Yes, but first, if you won't mind, tell me your name and occupation. Oh, okay, right. My name is Misty Hughes. I do all the admin and accounting work here at Liliana. Misty Hughes, administrative staff. Please walk me through discovering the scene of the crime. Okay. Well, like usual, I arrive at the office little before 9 a.m. I unlock the office door and walk inside and immediately notice a large amount of blood. Oh, Mr. Chicken is dead. And then I noticed Mr. C slumped over in his chair. I got so scared I called the police right away. Okay. Then I thought the first person to discover a body is usually the prime suspect. So I ran down and got the building security guard up here to confirm that I didn't mess with the crime scene before the cops came. That's it basically. That is exactly what she told us. Thanks. I'm surprised you called the guard up here to vouch for you. That was very careful of you. I'll take that as a compliment, unless you think I'm a suspect. It's my job to suspect anyone suspicious. Okay, I understand. You are a prosecutor after all. Although I should remind you that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Are you trying to say that before the evidence proves otherwise I shouldn't think of you as the culprit? If you suspect me above everyone else just because I was the first one to find the body, well, that's not really fair, is it? I'm obviously very sad about Mr. C's death. But I hope you understand that I want first and foremost to prove my innocence. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply anything. It's fine, I know this is your job. Prosecutor, the other employees have all arrived. Alright, bring them into the office please. Sure. If everyone could please tell them their name and occupation. Amanda Childs. My name is Amanda Childs. I draw I'm an illustrator. Okay, Amanda Childs, illustrator. Sophie Allure. You can call me Sophie. I'm Kuripa's manager, in charge of her business deals and collaborations. Talent manager. Sophie Allure. Honor Shen. Honor Shen 3D modeling. Kuripa's dad. Okay, Honor Shen modeler. Prudence Weeks. My name is Prudence Weeks, in charge of merchandising, branding and stuff. Prudence Weeks, product developer. Faye Ward. I'm Faye Ward. You can call me Faye. Faye Ward, project manager. I'm Mr. Hughes, but I guess you already knew that. These are all of the company's employees. So, have you found the killer yet, officer? You are trying. Also, I'm not an officer, I'm the prosecutor assigned to this case. How could this happen? None of this will be made public, right? It won't affect Kuripa's image. Is that really what's important right now, Sophie? Well, we just signed a spokesperson deal. Do you know how expensive it is to break that contract? I understand, Sophie, but there are priorities here. So, at least somebody got to keep the company in mind. Stop arguing! Sorry, I got a little worked up. That's okay, I can understand why. Still, it's better to try and relax. Then, can I order some coffee? I can't relax without it. That's a little too relaxed. Hey, where are you going? I have to go to the bathroom. Is that okay? Fine. Go use the bathroom. You got to use the... Wait, no! This is a crime scene. You all can't just walk around willy-nilly. Can't you hold it in for a second? Whoa, we can't even pee? This is serious business. Can you not cause any more trouble, please? Do I look like a troublemaker? Yes. Jeez. I can't imagine how loud this office must be on a daily basis. Oh, right, that reminds me. Can someone explain what this company actually does? We are an entertainment agency in charge of virtual influencers. Oh, right, that Kuripa, right? Do you also call her Kuri? Yes, Kuripa, she's our VTuber. We are very proud of her. Well then, this VTuber you are very proud of, where is she? She's not here! What's with the silent treatment? Do I have a booger in my nose or something? Kuripa is virtual, Mr. Truth, so she can't actually be here. Right, but there has to be a puppet master behind the puppet, right? About that, who actually is Kuripa real face? Aren't you guys all co-workers, don't you know? Well, we are all co-workers, but we mainly do our things. But there's 8 people in our chat group. 8? But you 6 plus CEO, that's only 7. That's because someone has shoe accounts. It's not me. Doesn't matter who controls her, she's still my daughter. Isn't this all a bit strange? No, keeping a VTuber real face a secret is incredibly important, even between us. Wait a second, does no one know Kuripa's actual identity? There is one person who might know. Who? The person who pays us every month? Ah, why are you looking at me? So, do you know Kuripa's real face, Mrs. Hughes? Yes, since I pay them every month. Okay, so who is it? I can't say, it's our company secret. Miss Hughes, I don't know if you fully grasp the gravity of the situation here. I definitely do, Mr. Prosecutor, but Kuripa's real face must be kept secret from everyone, even those within the company. And I don't think Kuripa's real face has anything to do with Mr. Sismer, right? If our trade secrets are related to this case for whatever reason, please produce official documents stating so. Then I will have no problem revealing that information. Are you serious? Gravely. Whatever, this company only has 6 employees, right? Yes, that's one thing I can reveal to you with confidence. Whoa, thanks, you are such a wealth of information. You're welcome. I'll have to question you all individually. Unless I call your name, please wait outside here. So, there is one person that has 2 accounts, and the person behind the real face of Kuripa, they don't want to reveal. One thing, how you save in here? Is this. Yes. This is the autosave and this is the real save. If I could interrupt for a second, Mr. Prosecutor, what is it? I have some more info related to the case. Alright, I almost forgot. Go ahead. First, about the Perry knife, the suspect murdered the Yapon. We found the fingerprints of our different employees on it. Sophie Allure, Orno Shen, Prudence Weeks and Faye Ward. Where did you find the knife? On Prudence Weeks' desk. Just place it right on the desk? Yes, right on top. Purposefully, I take it. I know it seems a bit strange, but as of now, we haven't found any other potential murders happens. Oh, and the knife belongs to the office. Okay, so the knife was on Prudence Week's desk. Okay. Yeah, and it has all of the fingerprints. Now, about nameplate. The one of Vit was holding? Yes, Miss C was clutching Amanda Shaw's nameplate on his hands. The artist? Yes. Got it, thank you. Acquire newly die message. Amanda Shaw's nameplate was held on the hand of Mr. Why would Mr. C have grabbed this before he died? Was he trying to tell us something? Can be. Ask or chat? Ask questions, chat. And chat is with Emily Coles. Okay, what's wrong? Hey Emily, have you seen my notebook? What notebook? It's where I record all my evidence, leads and suspect testimonies. Isn't it that put on top right of the screen? Where? The top right, what are you, blind? Oh, come on, that wasn't always at all. What are you complaining to me for? I'm not the one who put it in there. Now what? You are in charge here, why are you asking me? What? I can't ask your opinion? I guess you should call everyone for questioning. Since we already know who touched the knife, try asking about suspects, alibis, and who has access to sleeping pills. Also ask about their relationship with the victim, maybe we can find a possible motive. So many people, what a hassle. This works, so stop complaining. So you press back and do ask. So it is that she's asking. Like suspect time of death, okay, this is good. Commute time. The records of each character, but we need to do that. The leads, we have the nameplate. And the evidence, the knife and the die message, that was this. So let's start with her, because the nameplate. So Amanda Charles, you are an artist. Yes, but at work I'm called an illustrator, I like drawing people. Let me ask one question before we get started. Okay, go ahead. Do you mind telling me your age? I'm 22, what do you think, I'm a little kid or something? Sorry, it's just that you look very young, so I hate when people ask me that question. Or they stare at me like some lolly perv. It's impolite and it's just, ugh. Sorry, why are you talking about lollipops? Huh? Never mind. It's not my fault my last name is Childs. I should probably change the topic. Ugh, that makes me so mad. Okay. Relationship to the victim. What was your relationship with the victim? He was my boss, I was his employee. What kind of person was he? He would buy a lot of snacks for the office, like macarons. Whenever you want me to work overtime, you'll buy me some expensive snacks and say things like, good girl, like a kid. Hey, you are not thinking something that will make me mad, right? Nope, nope, nope. So, did Mr. C ever make you feel upset or uncomfortable? Sometimes you'll make some pervy jokes. Oh. Would you say he ever took advantage of his power over you to sexually harass you? Huh? No, I wouldn't say that. Also, Mr. C was really serious about pornographic content. What do you mean? He was super serious about our company not creating any kind of pornographic material. Maybe because he thought Kuripo looked too young, or because he was worried about how her real face will feel. I know they are not in the same, but I still don't think Kuripo's real face will want to see her engaged in sexual acts. So you don't draw those type of things? Of course not, I'm basically Kuripa's mom. I could never draw sexual material, I draw the line at sensual. Sensual? Yeah, like slightly sexy stuff. Oh, so how is sensual material different from sexual material? It's completely different, sensuality is art. You don't get it all, prosecutor. Ugh, whatever. Okay, sleeping pills. Do you have trouble sleeping? Trouble sleeping? No. You don't take any kind of sleeping pills? Nope. I get very good sleep naturally. Do you have any sleep tips you could share? Sleep tips? Well, mommy brings me warm milk every night before bed and... Is mommy the appropriate word for a time like this? I want mommy too. And by mommy, you mean your mother, right? Ah, yeah, mother. I mean my mother. What? I'm not allowed to say mommy? I didn't say that. You can say mommy if you want. It's cute. No one asked you anyway. Evidence updated. Nameplate. About nameplate Mr. C was holding. I'd like to hear your opinion on that. What nameplate? Does she not know? Let's freak her out then. According to the police, Mr. C was clutching your nameplate when he died. Huh? How? Why? We usually assume it's the victim trying to tell us who killed them. But he was just holding a nameplate? Couldn't it mean something else? Like what? Like this shortest employee in the company or something? The shortest employee, so Mr. C is dying and that's the message he wants to get out? So is that not a possibility? Wasn't she just worried about looking like a kid and now she's using her height to her advantage? We are looking into all possibilities. Oh, okay, well, as long as you look into it. Alibi. Where were you on the night of April 20? Eating dinner with my family at home. Can you give me some more details? We were celebrating because my brother found a new job, so we got sushi. I love sushi, especially salmon. I ate 6 of them in one bite. It was so good. That sushi place did a collab with a famous VTuber a while back, actually. It was so cute. I hope they do another one soon. I'm sorry, Miss Shells, but... Huh? Tamagoyaki is the best? No, I mean timing details, not details on what you ate. This is really too rational, so get serious. No, timing details. Oh, is that what you meant? That's embarrassing. Please forget everything I just said. Okay, forgotten. Now if you could please stop the ruling and answer my question. Oh, about times? Well, I was at home all night. My dad brought the sushi home at 6 PM and then we ate and celebrated until around 7. That's it, I didn't go outside. Can your family vouch for alibi? Sure, they all saw me. If I leave my room, I have to pass by the den. And my grandparents always hang out there until around 11 PM every night. Okay, thank you, Miss Childs. Perry knife. I want to ask you about the office Perry knife. Oh, the murder happened? Please tell me what you know about that knife. What I know about the knife? I don't even know who it belongs to. I guess the landlord? Was it always in the office? As far as I know, yes. Sophie uses it sometimes. She's actually really good with knives. Sometimes she cuts almonds into cute little bunny shapes. Why almonds? Shouldn't she use carrots or something? Faye says bunnies and almonds go together. Almond. I really don't understand this company. But if Sophie can cut almond into shape of a rabbit, that is pretty impressive. Is it, right? She's good with her hands. How about you? Did you ever use that Perry knife? Sometimes I use it to open box. Box? Yeah, like slice open the tape. But then everyone was afraid I'll cut myself, won't be able to work, so they banned me from doing that. Probably a good idea. But it was really good for opening box. I'm sure it was. Okay, all questions done. Okay, the other one is this, that is suspect because of the knife. Prudence Weeks, you do graphic design and product development, right? That's right. Could you please sit a little closer to me? I can't question if you are all the way over there. But your eyes are scary. My mom always say I have nice eyes. They look like they are about to shoot laser beams. Don't worry, I'll shoot lasers at bad guys. That's not fun. Shoot lasers. I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Don't worry, I shoot bad guys. Don't worry, I'll shoot laser beams at bad guys. Really? You won't hurt me? I'm a friend of justice, Miss Weeks. I won't hurt you. Please just sit down and relax. Okay. Relationship with victim. What was your relationship to the victim? He was my boss. Can you tell me a little bit more about him? He was nice, but sometimes he made me do things I didn't want to. What kind of things? He would bring me outside with a lot of people I didn't know. It was scary, and he didn't care if I didn't want to. I'll have to sit with that group of people and discuss more things. That's 05. Was Mr. C some kind of monster now? Were you trying to be Lynch just now? Wait, that sounds like a meeting. Wait, that just sounds like a work meeting. So scary! And what were those meetings about? Merchandising, products. Don't you work in merchandising? So I was loud, please come back. Missy could have gone by himself. He's been here for so long, why did he need me to go too? Because it's your job and he's your boss? You know what, forget it. Sleeping pills. Do you have any trouble sleeping? If no one is around, then I sleep very well. Whoa, you really don't like other people, huh? So if you can sleep, what do you do? I think about how much I don't like people being around. I mean, what do you do to fall asleep? Oh god, come back please. I mean, let's say you can't sleep. Is there anything you'll do to help you get sleep? Hide in my dreams. But you are not asleep yet. I like dreams, they have everything. Everyone loves me in my dreams. Hehehe. Seems like dreaming solves all of your problems, huh? But to enter those dreams, do you ever need to take sleeping pills? No. Oh, but Misty does. Misty Hughes? Yes, my roommate. Does she take sleeping pills regularly? Yes, she doesn't sleep well. Do you know where she keeps her pills? Her drawer. Got it, thanks. Alibi. Where were you on the night of April 20th? At home sleeping. From when to when? I don't remember, I didn't check the time. Do you always sleep at the same time? I sleep a lot, whenever I'm tired. I like sleep, it feels safe, I don't need to see anyone. You really don't like other people, huh? Does sleeping so much affect your work though? We are not required to come into the office. I only come in when I need to check out new products. Can anyone else confirm that you are home sleeping? Misty can. Misty Hughes? Why? She's my roommate, we live together. Oh, so she was there at the same time? No, she had a date. But she came home a little late after 10 and saw me. After 10? But no one can testify where you were before then? No, sorry. Okay, thank you. I'll get more information on her living situation next time. Perry knife. I want to ask you about the office Perry knife. Could you tell me a bit about it? The Perry knife? What do you want me to say? Who owns it or who it belongs to, etc. I don't know who bought it, but it's just always been in the office. As for who owns it, that most Sophie? Well, sometimes she asks me to cut fruit for her. Cut fruit for her? Yeah, like when a client comes, sometimes Sophie asks me to cut up fruit for them. Why does she ask you? Why doesn't she do it for herself? I don't know. Okay. Hey, Miss Allure is younger. Miss Allure is younger than you, right? Yeah, but still let her tell you what to do. Well, don't you think that's odd? But I guess she seems older? Is that so? By the way, do you know where we found the knife? Only to have been in the drawer under the sink? No, we found it in your desk. Huh? Why would it be on my desk? What do you think? I don't know anything. No wonder there was blood on my desk. But I really don't know why the knife will be there. Okay, I understand. Does that make me a suspect? That's what I'm here to determine. It's not me, really. There's no more questions. Okay. Let me only save. So now, because she used a lot of the knife. Sophia Allure, so you're Creep's manager. I'm sorry about things back there. I hope I didn't upset you, Miss Prosecutor. It's okay, someone died, so it's normal to be emotional. You have actually been relatively calm about everything considering. Thank you, you're a good person for saying that. What's your name? Justin. Justin, I like your name. Can I call you Justin from now on? Okay. Then you can call me Sophie, I'll feel more comfortable that way. I'll think about it. You're quite calculated. By the way, this whole investigation is private, right? Our investigation is not made public, no. Great, I really worry about things like that. Thank you. Don't mention it. Okay, relationship. What was the relationship to Mr. C? Mr. C was my boss, the head of the company. What kind of person was Mr. C? A very controlling one. Oh, controlling how? Like you'll tell me to get more sleep, or eat 3 square meals, or even comment on my outfit sometimes. I mean, it's not like he was my dad, right? Was he interested in you? No way, I have a boyfriend. So could I just say he cared a lot about his employees? I guess, even though sometimes you'll tell really gross jokes. Did they make you feel uncomfortable, like sexual harassment? Depends on how you define sexual harassment. If telling dirty jokes were sexual harassment, then you guys will probably be totally swamped with cases, right? As a prosecutor, I can't give my opinion on that. I just think everyone should follow the law. Anyway, no. If Mr. C actually tries something with me, I'll kick him right where it hurts. I know exactly where a man's weak point is. Great, you definitely don't have to show me. Don't worry, prosecutor, I will hurt you down there. Oh, hold on. What's wrong? I just remembered something. Both Amanda and Honey had pretty big arguments with Mr. C recently. Honey? Or Honor, the digital model here. What kind of arguments? I don't know what Honors was about, but you could ask Misty. She's the one who told me. But for Amanda, her Mr. C threatened her and made her cry. Threatened her? Can you give more details? Sure. Okay. Alibi. Can you tell where you were on the night of April 20th? You mean my alibi? Oh, I think I'm the only person who knows where I was. And where was that? I was working at all, but I live alone, so no one can vouch for me. You live alone? Yep, it's easy to bring guys home that way. I didn't ask that. Hey, will you be interested in joining me there for a cup of tea, Persecutor? Whoa, whoa! She has a boyfriend but bring guys to home? Are you messing with me right now? If it's not Authentic Games Big T that I'm not reading, you actually want Persecutor in our home? That's usually not a good thing. Now, are you messing with me right now? Oh my, it seems like Mr. Truth isn't in the mood for jokes. This is a murder case, not laughing matter. Alright, okay, sorry. Anyway, you can take a look at this. What is this? My work chat from that night. Look how quickly I was responding to message. I couldn't respond that fast if I were committing a murder, right? I don't think this will qualify as an alibi, but I'll take it into consideration. You ask us this question because you think the killer is one of us, right? It's all protocol. Since the murder took place in your office, it's now to question the employees first. That didn't sound like a no. Please don't push it. Sorry. Paring knife. There's a paring knife in your office, right? Yes, I use it a lot. Can you tell me more about it? It's a bit dull. I keep meaning to bring a sharpener into work. What do you use the knife for? Cutting through it. I would like to start cooking more complicated meals, but the office isn't really set up for that. How often do you use the knife? I guess I bring through it to work every few days, so also I use it every few days. Does anyone else use the knife? Why do you ask? No particular reason. Well, as far as I know, I'm the only one who uses it. Oh, really? Yep. Okay, thank you. But we know that's false because Weeks say that she cuts through it for her when other people come. Okay, Amanda argument. That day, Amanda was with Mr. C in the meeting room all afternoon. They stayed there until everyone else but me went home. So it was just us three in the office. Then the meeting room door suddenly flew open and Sophie ran to the bathroom. So I pretended to get up, fill my water bottle, and I could hear Sophie crying in the stall. She was in there a little over 10 minutes. I asked her if she was alright, but she just hugged me and kept crying. She kept saying I might have to quit and Mr. C threatened me and stuff. Why? I don't know. She was really upset. I could barely make out anything else she was saying. I asked her why, but she didn't answer me. And then what happened? Then Mr. C came out and asked her to go eat dinner with him. She seemed scared, but she still went. I tried to tag along, but Mr. C said they had something to discuss together, didn't let me go. Do you know what I discussed? Nope, I asked, but got no answer again. I thought it was super weird because Mr. C never has private meetings with Amanda. Then what happened with Amanda quitting? She didn't come to the office for the next 3 days. And then when she finally did, she seemed really down. So I asked her what was all that about quitting, and she just said, don't worry about it, it's fine. She looked like she didn't want to talk about it, so I didn't push, but she seemed off, and I was scared she did something stupid. What do you mean by off? I'm not really sure, it was just a feeling. How about Mr. C? Did he seem different at all? Nope, same as always. Okay. Do you remember the date? It was a Tuesday in late March. Maybe March 21st or 28th? Okay, thank you. Okay. There's not enough time today, so I'll confirm details next time. Sleeping pills. Do you have trouble sleeping? Sure, my job is pretty stressful. Sometimes there's a big collaboration or event that stresses me out and keeps me up, so I'll have to take some sleeping pills. There we go. Oh, so you take sleeping pills often? I guess. I always have some at home. What's the brand? Let me check. This one. Got it, thank you. Sure. Still, I think having someone nice and warm to hold at night is the best mess of them all. Don't you think, Prosecutor? Please don't make me uncomfortable. Tell me, Prosecutor, big spoon or little spoon? Do you always interfere with investigations like this? I like sleeping a lot. Are you trying to seduce me? Keep dreaming. Yes! That's from an old Kong movie, isn't it? You really know your pop culture, Prosecutor. But shouldn't you wait until I've got all wet before saying that? Whoa, whoa! Unless you want to make me all wet yourself. Okay, it was my fault. You can stop talking now. Oh, real? What a shame. Okay. Whoa. These employees are a little bit... let me only check if she has new questions to do. No, okay. It was only to see if it appears new questions to do to them, because we get new information. I want to see. Okay, yeah, you are the one who's been making my job way harder. Hey, you are that super rude prosecutor, and you are not rude? Even if I am, that doesn't make you less rude. Why are you so uncooperative? That's insulting. You get important information from us, you have secrets. A woman is entitled to her secrets, unless you have prepared documentation showing that Kuriba's real face is related to this case. You don't seem nervous about this at all. You're really good at throwing me off guard. I'll take that as a compliment. It's my fault, I lose my composure too easily. But I take my case very seriously. I believe you. Then let's get started here. Okay, relationship to the victim. What was your relationship to the victim? Well, originally we met in college. You went to the same college? Yes, we met in school club. We had collaborated on a few projects and realized we worked together well. We always very determined. After graduating, he went on start his business. Then one thing led to another and ended up being one of his first employees. But the company didn't make any money before we shifted into VTubers. Things were pretty tough before then. Were you and Mr. C romantically involved? Us? No way. He said he could never be interested in someone with such a terrible personality. You don't know what you've got till it's gone, huh? He said that? That's pretty mean. Hahaha, no. Pretty mean. He said that? That's pretty mean. I guess I like seeing other people suffer. Huh. Anyway, prosecutors are supposed to sympathize with their suspect at a time like this, right? Please don't jump to weird conclusions. I just mean, if you weren't dating Mr. C, then why did you stick around if the company was losing money? Oh, Mr. C was overly innocent and optimistic. If he had an idea, he just went for it right away. Wouldn't you just love to see someone like that fail miserably? Just kidding. Honestly, I'm so pessimistic that I think his eternal optimism was good for me. It was comforting. And anyway, now the company doing well and making money, so it all worked out. Well, I can definitely see why Mr. C wasn't interested in you. I'll take that as a compliment. Alibi. Where were you on night April 20th? I left the office that day around 5 PM. Was anyone still in the office when you left? That day it was just me and boss man in the office, and he was still here when I left. Oh, boss man means Mr. C. So are you the first one to find the body and the last person he saw before he died? Well, I was the first one to find his body, but I don't know if I was the last person he saw before he died. True. Did you notice anything strange when you left that night? I already thought about that, but no, nothing was weird. Is it normal for only 2 people to be in the office all day? Yeah, everyone has a desk here, but we don't force anyone to come in. Most people like working from home when they can. Personally, I prefer having more structure in my life, and Mr. C said he can't focus at home, so we end up here most of the time. Does that mean Mr. C was alone in the office a lot of the time? Please go to describe the rest of your night. Okay, I had a date with my boyfriend that night. He works close to here, so when we have a date, I usually walk straight to his office from work. When I got here, he drove us to the movies. What did you watch? I don't remember. You don't remember what movie you saw? My boyfriend wanted to watch some superhero robot crap. Fighting and the explosion don't do anything for me, but my boyfriend loves it. Anyway, movie theater near my place. After the movie we ate Italian, then I went home and he went home since we had to work next day. So you were basically with your boyfriend all night? Yep, I'm sure the movie theater and the high school vouch for that. What time did you go home? 10:45 PM. You remember the exact time? Yeah, I saw the time in the elevator and I remember thinking, oh, it's 10:45. That's it. Great, thank you. Paring knife. How about office paring knife? You found it on Prudence desk, right? And it's the murder that happened? You can't be sure of that yet. Can you tell me more about that knife? Who uses it, for example? Sophie uses it most time. She cuts up fruit with it. Sometimes Sophie tells Prudence to help, so she uses it too. So why does Sophie ask Miss Weeks to help her? I guess she's easy to take advantage of. Amanda offers to help sometimes, but she's scared with a knife, so we just tell her no. Miss Allure never asks you to help me? With a knife? Help? Why? Never mind, I can see why she does that. Sure, why would you want to help? Oh, that tattoo, you can stab me to death any day. Sure, why wouldn't to help? Has anyone ever say you can't read a room? Many times. Let's just talk about the case, okay? You are changing subject? I don't think Prudence is the killer though. And why is that? She's scared of everything and she hates confrontation. There is no way she could kill someone. I see. As for why that knife was on her desk, I can only think someone planted it there on purpose to frame her. Who would want to frame Miss Weeks? I don't know. I don't think anyone has an issue with her. Or maybe it was just random. I see. I'll take this all into consideration. Honors. Miss Allure say Honor Shan and Miss C had an argument recently. Can I ask you about that? Oh, she told you about that? Alright. Well, March 31st was the day before the Tom sweeping long weekend. That day only Missy and I were in the office. I figured it would be like all day, but then Honor came in at around 3 PM. She was all worked up, bugging Boss Man about the meet that the day before, which was about selling adult merchandising. Pornography? Yeah, on March 30, Mrs. C called everyone into a meeting and say we were gonna start selling adult Kuripa content anonymously. That day Honor was the only one not in the office. I guess she read about it on the chat and came in next day to pick a fight with Mr. C. Why pick a fight? Honor loves her daughter, so she doesn't want Miss C selling adult content of her. I guess Miss C will start doing it officially, but Anonymous was the last straw. Was the argument bad? Punches were thrown. I actually got pretty scared. Then Arnold threatened that she'll make Mr. C pay for what he did and storm her out of the office. Do you believe that she'll make him pay? I don't know, but she was really mad. Then I asked Mr. C what happened and he just said, don't worry, it's fine. I didn't ask anything else, so that's all I know. Okay, thank you. There's not enough time today, so I'll ask for more details next time. Sleeping pills. Do you have any trouble sleeping? Yeah, I'm really a light sleeper. Then if I can't sleep, I get anxious, so sometimes I'll take sleeping pills. But does that have anything to do with this case? We found evidence of sleeping pills in the victim toxicology report. And now I'm even more suspicious. What brand of sleeping pills do you take? Let me see. This brand. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we start to see there is a lot of problems in this company. One thing I'll let see. Okay, streaming mode is on. Okay. Okay, so Honor Shen, right? And you are the digital model. More accurate speak, I'm Kuripa's father. Kuripa's father? What do you mean by that? It's common in this field to refer to the creators of VTuber as their parents. That's generally the artist and modeler. Others will refer to the artist as the mother or modeler the father. But it can also be the other way around. Sometimes VTuber's real face can also be referred to as the mother of or father, etc. But why are you too far? Aren't you a woman? Maybe I have more masculine qualities? I don't know, but I don't mind. Alright then, since you brought it up, I'm assuming you are quite proud of your daughter. Of course, she's the apple of my eye. Anyone will be proud to be her mother or father. But Miss Charles didn't mention she was Kripa's mother. A mother brings shame to our family. If a mother can't be proud of her daughter, then what kind of a mother is she going to be? She's just a nervous wreck, honestly. I don't know what to do with her. You get really into character, huh? I think it's understandable for Miss Charles to be nervous, since this murder case. You really don't have to make excuse for her prosecutor. She should be able to keep herself composed. Is that so? Okay, relationship. What else happened to Mr. C? He was my boss and a bastard who used my daughter for money. That's quite direct of you. Could you tell me a bit more about what you think of him? I hold conflicting views of him. One is that he's a bastard who used my daughter for money. The other is that he's a trustworthy business partner. He makes everybody money, his policies are sound, and he's easy to get along with. I was proud to be working under him. And yet you just say twice that he's a bastard who's your daughter for money. It seems like that really bothers you. Won't it bother any part to see their pride and joy taken advantage of? Plus, that perv was always skating right on the edge. That was revealed, but being a little revealing is sexiest. Skating on right edge of what? The edge of full-blown pornography, that's what. He made my daughter flash her underwear or wear skimpy swimsuits. He even released mouse pads with raised padding where her breasts are. I know sex is human nature now, but I still don't like it. Ah, I see. I'm assuming you were relatively outspoken against those decisions. Our company actually has a policy against pornographic content, you know, but Mrs. C will still insist on racing merch that pushes it right up to the edge. I did have to say, of course, creep is Lillian's intellectual property, so Mrs. C always had the final word. I see. But regardless of how I feel about all that, he still didn't deserve to be murdered. I'll do anything I can assist with your investigation, prosecutor, so just let me know what you need. Thank you very much. Sleeping pills? No, I don't keep a specific sleep schedule, so I don't have any issues. Do you ever take sleeping pills or have sleeping pills at home? You just remind me of something. What? I get headaches a lot. If they are bad, then I can't sleep. Once I got one so bad I couldn't sleep for days. My mom ended up giving me some sleeping pills, then I could finally sleep. Does Miss Child usually take sleeping pills? No, I think she was just prescribed them once, not something she usually takes. When was all this? About a month ago. Do you still have any of those pills left? Of course not. She only gave me 2, and I took the first one that night. The other one, huh? Maybe I lost it. Sorry, but let me get this straight. Amanda gave you 2 sleeping pills, but you only remember taking one of them? Sorry, I only remember taking one. I wonder why. Are you sure? You know this only makes you more suspicious, right? Okay, then I'm more suspicious. I really don't know what I did with the other pill, that's the truth. If that makes me more suspicious, then it is what it is. You are pretty pragmatic, huh? But okay, I understand. Alibi. Where were you on the night of April 20th? What kind of stupid question is that? I was at home. At home doing what? Sleeping? Why did you just pause? I didn't pause, I was at home sleeping. From when to when? From around 5 PM to 10 PM. I don't know for sure. Is that your normal sleep schedule? No, I don't have a normal sleep schedule. When work makes me tired, I sleep, and then when I wake up, I keep working. Doesn't that affect when you can be in the office? We don't enforce regular office hours here. As long as we can finish our work, we just come in when we need to. Can anyone else confirm that you were at home? Probably not. Are you certain about that? Okay, thank you. My mouse is pressing 2 times. Sometimes in there. Please tell me about the office paring knife. It's the landlord's, Sophie uses it a lot. Is the only one who uses it? I'm not sure since we all come into the office at different times. Try ask Misty, she's here most. Do you use the knife at all? Me? The kitchen is a woman's place, prosecute, not father's. Sorry, but could you be a little clear with your answers? Are you saying you have never used the knife before? Like I say, I'm a father, I don't use the kitchen, I never touched that knife. I don't know if I should be more concerned by your gender stereotypes or the fact that you are not actually a father, but I get what they are trying to say. But it has the fingerprints of all of them. Why she say that she doesn't have? She never touched it like, Okay, Faye Ward. Hello, good afternoon. And your position here is? I'm a little nervous. What do you want me to say? Just answer my question normally. But I'm afraid I'll mess up. You can't mess up if you tell the truth. Damn, that thing passed so fast. Okay, then I'll try my best. Everyone gets nervous with a prosecutor, don't worry. Thank you, that helped a lot. Don't measure, keeping you comfortable my job. Alright then, my name is Faye, the project manager here. I'm Jesse Truth, the prosecutor on this case. Okay, I'm ready to get started now. The relationship. Like an evil demon brought down by a brave warrior of light. So who's the villain and who's the hero today? I'm being serious. Is there what she said? Hero and villain. If there is already a demon, there could be I be an angel? This one. So who's the villain and who's the hero in this situation? I'm the hero, of course. How could I be a evil villain? You realize that evil villain you are talking about has actually been killed, right? Are you saying you did it? No way. I wasn't saying I'll actually do it. Villains and heroes need each other, you know. They don't actually want one another to perish. Alright, that's enough fiction for now. Can you tell me what you thought of Mr. C? I think he's narrow-minded. Oh, he's too old school, always shutting down my ideas. The VTuber industry is about creativity and newness. Shouldn't we be more aggressive? He's always said that's unprecedented, like it's a bad thing. He's just too lazy to take chance. Battalish, the hero always vanquish her foe in the end. Hehe. So, could I say the two of you had a bad relationship? Huh? No, we have a great relationship. But just say you didn't see eye to eye at work. Sure, but that's work. He's a good person, we have good relationship, or I guess I should say had. That's it. I don't have anything else to say. Okay then. Sleeping pills. Do you have any trouble sleeping? No, I usually sleep pretty well. Usually. Sometimes I think up a new project and then I get so into it I can't sleep. Then I won't sleep until the afternoon. Huh. What do you mean you don't sleep until the afternoon? I mean I can't get sleep, so I don't fall asleep until the afternoon. Next day, that's a long time to be awake. Wait a second. When do you usually go to bed? When the sun comes up? Night owl, got it. Does that affect your work? Not really. I'll come into the office in the afternoon if I need to. Mr. C doesn't leave until late anyway, so it's fine. You guys have a very unique office culture here. So, do you ever take sleeping pills? Nope. I don't like taking pills. Great, thank you. Alibi. Where are you on the night of April 20th? My friend's house. What's your friend's name and where do they live? I can't say. Excuse me? I'm being serious here. Well, that's breaching my friend's privacy. I can't do that. It will also make or break your alibi. Do you not realize that? But I have proof. I was really with him. Hold on. Can be fake. Look at this. I took this photo that night. Look at that is his hand. We were together. Miss Ward, that's a hand. It could be anybody's. It does not count as proof and can be in the other day too. But I have more. What's she saying there? I'm serious, I was there. You just don't want to fight him, right? Right. Then what time were you together? From around 7 to 10 PM. What were you doing? Watching a show. On TV? No, on the internet. Alright, that will be all. Sorry, thanks. I should have enough evidence now. You can now make your final deduction. Do you ever use the pair knife in the office kitchen? Yeah, I pick it up sometimes. What do you mean you pick it up? I mean, I pick it up, but I don't use it. Why would you pick up a knife if you are not going to use it? You know, sometimes I get so stressed I just like to hold it and fantasize about killing everyone in the... Is this a confession? Is this a confession? Confession? No, I'm just kidding. You know jokes like that just make you look more suspicious, right? But your investigation should be based on facts, not jokes, right? Well, if that's the case, then how about you start telling me the facts? Alright, well, don't laugh, but please don't tell me another joke. No, I'm serious this time. Okay, what is it? Sometimes, I like to take the knife and wave it around, pretending I'm an assassin or something. Huh. Hey, I told you not to laugh. Sorry, so that's why you pick up the knife? Yeah, do you do that a lot? Maybe twice a week. Do people know you do that? No way, I'll never tell anyone. Yeah, probably a good idea. Alright, that will be all. Okay, so we already have all the evidence. Deduce. You have to deduce. Okay, so let's see. Relationship with victim, if you want to see. Okay. Okay, leads, nameplate, the honors. A record of each suspect alibi, sleeping pills. What he says in here more. Whoosh. Okay, let me see. None received true sleeping or some of God they were most likely prescribed by a doctor but not taken often. As I take this, it was the same brand as what found the victim body. Tried to pass off the large amount of work test she was having at time as an alibi. Damn, this is gonna be hard to know who did. because everyone has like why she had a problem with the boss. She doesn't have an alibi. She doesn't take sleeping pills, but she took one, but then she lost the second. Never used it. Sophie. But wasn't pursuing her since she has a boyfriend. Don't think the victim's dirty. She was sexual harassment. Doesn't have alibi. Takes a lot of sleeping pills. She used the knife. But then we have Amanda argument. Because again, sexual harassment. She has an alibi, but she takes. But because she has an alibi, she can't be here. This doesn't have an alibi, She doesn't like to go to meetings. Roommate Missy Hooks can confirm after 10 PM, but not before, because because they live together. But this one takes. She doesn't barely use a paring knife. This like they know each other from college. Says it was only I saw a movie with her boy as a saw alibi because she was with the boyfriend. Take sleep pills. So what I will say it's Sophie because as an alibi honors argument because this, but she lost one because this shoe don't have alibis and she had the one pill but she lost, she doesn't remember, so there is only one person who has no alibi as handled the fruit knife and has had a dispute with the victim. And it's her that has a dispute with the victim because of using her daughter, that is the Kuripa, the virtual girl, for adult content. No, sleeping pills. Evidence support her as the culprit. I think it's sleeping pills because she lost. But can be the alibi. Let's see, I'm gonna force sleeping pills. Because she said doesn't remember where is the other. But can be the alibi too. Damn it. Because in here lives alone while sleeping where the murder occurred, but no one else can confirm. But sleeping pill can be. I gotta do it. So tired, too much overtime. Alright, I'm heading back. Wait, miss close. What? Damn it. No, don't give me that look. Are you thinking about pulling that mock trial stuff again? But judging from all the information I got so far, there can only be one suspect. That doesn't matter, you can't do things like that, it's not according to protocol. But we catch the culprit every time, don't we? There we go again. Come on, please stay and help out. I'll buy you an ice cream. Ugh. Fine, but you get reported or you are on your own. I know. Pain in the... Honor Shen? What? According to our investigation, you are the only possible culprit. Hold on, it wasn't me. How do you land on me? Is that even legal? Can you just accuse me whoever you want? Do you even understand games? This is called the tutorial. You think this is a game? Order! Any prompt to court is now in session. You may all testify on your own behalf. Afterwards, I will make a final decision. Do you have any objections, Miss Shen? Yes, I don't have much of a choice. Damn it. If you are not the killer, now is your chance to prove it. Fine, then let's get started. Oh no, courtroom statement. Since the office door was locked and the culprit didn't appear on any cameras, there is high probability the killer is familiar with the building. Of the 6 employees with a key, only one has no alibi, plus the means and motive to murder Mr. C. Honor Sharon, you are currently the only suspect. You are right. I can't provide an alibi and everyone knows I didn't like Mr. C. But that doesn't mean I want him dead. I don't know what means you are talking about. You are being way too presumptuous about all of this. I'm not a killer. I take out both sides. Please present any evidence you have. I would like Missy Ryux to assist me there, if possible. Me? Okay, how? Just answer my question. Okay. Both Honor Shen had a motive. Where were you during the daytime of 31st? That day was last work day before 3-day weekend, so I was just at the office like usual. You probably didn't feel like being at work before long weekend, right? Did Honor Shen come to work that day? Who else came to office that day? Did Honor Shen come to work that day? Leading question. As a retire, cannot allow that. You don't need to answer that, Miss Ryux. Okay, these are all lives. Aha, correct. Missy came around 11 AM and Honor came 3 PM. No one else came in as far as I know. I heard there was an argument that day. Can you describe where were the only 3 people in the office that day? Did anything out of order happen in the office that day? Argument? Damn it! Did I feel ordinary? Please cap the argument. Honor came into the office specifically to see Mrs. C and was real upset when she arrived. They went in and talked for a little bit and then I saw Honor grab Mrs. C by the shirt collar. Mrs. C swept her hand and then Honor actually tried to hit him in the face. There was a little struggle and they broke some stuff in the meeting room. I don't know how long it had lasted. They only stopped once I started to scream. It really scared me since Honor is so chill. Why were you eavesdropping on the meeting? Why did they have a dance off instead? What were you arguing for? That made Honor very angry. Was there anything during their argument that you specifically remember? What do you mean by adult merch? When did Missy decide to do that? This one has to be. Yes, Honor screamed, "You'll pay for this, you just wait and see." Then she stormed out of the office and slammed the door. As I'm sure everyone heard, Mrs. Honor Shen was at odds with the recent work decision, even engaging in physical altercation with him. So she also left the office with a threat assuring Mr. C she'll make him pay. That can be interpreted as a declaration of criminal intent and with it ample motive to harm Mr. C. I know your testimony, prosecutor. Is there anything you would like to refute, Miss Shen? It's all a misunderstanding. Please let me explain. Okay. What Mrs. said did actually happen, but I was just angry, that's all. I texted Mrs. C late that night, apologizing and everything was back to normal. I know I don't have a great alibi, but I never used that night before, so how could I be the culprit? After Mrs. Monica can say why you think I did it, but it's all misunderstanding. Mrs. didn't know we already made up. I think it's jumping to conclusions to assume that one misleading argument led me to murder. Your rebuttal has been noted, Miss Shen. What do you think, Mr. Prosecutor? I'd like to clear up some details if that's okay. Go ahead. Cross-examination. I say some things in anger, but I also Mr. C that night. And while I don't have an alibi, I never used that knife before, so I can't be the killer. Let me only save you another. Okay, like that. Ask more about what Honor said in anger. From that, Miss Rio say you threatened Miss C, making him pay. I don't think that's something you'll normally say unless you meant it, no matter how angry you are. I'll admit, I slightly lost control, but again, I think my anger was justified. Some of previous merch was a little racy, fine, but actual paragraph material is not part of our corporate policy. Even if it's anonymous, what will happen to our company reputation once the word go out? But Mr. C made a unilateral decision and wasn't taking anyone else's thoughts into consideration. So yes, I was mad. I'm creepy father, of course I was mad. I agree I could have handled things better, but I won't apologize for getting pissed off. I understand. Selling out creepiness crossed the line for me, so I was thinking anger was justified. Press. Present, if I want to present something, press. From what Mr. say, you try to... Okay, this safe thing. Okay. And if you want to present... No, in here... Ask more about the apology. You say you are apologizing and the two of you came to an understanding. Yes. Can you tell me a little more about that? After I calmed down, I felt bad about some of my behavior, about hitting Mr. specifically. I sent him a text apologizing, but also restating my position on the merge. He said he figured my reaction to the news will be strongest. He said you understood how I felt and accepted my apology. So you smoothed things out and came to understanding? Yes. He told me not to tell anyone this, but I guess these are special circumstances now. Mr. assured me that pornography wouldn't be a normal thing going forward, and aside from this one time, it won't happen again. Do you believe him? Mr. always kept his word, so yes, I believe him. Do you have any proof to substantiate these claims? I have texts, you can look at them. Detective Oz, I'm here. Let me see. She's telling the truth, prosecutor. Okay then, thank you. Okay, there is nothing in here. As for alibi again, I know you went through this already, but if you don't mind reiterating where you were on the night of the murder. I was at home sleeping alone. From then, when to when? I was at that time around 5 to 10 PM. Is there anyone who can corroborate those claims? Anyone witness? Absolutely nobody. Thank you. Confirm that she's never used that knife before. How does that fact that you never used that pair knife before proves that you are not the killer? Well, from your question I can assume you think that knife is the murder, yeah. But as far as I know, Sophie's the only one who used it, which I fear should make her more suspicious than me. So I haven't even used it recent at all. Not just recent, I never used it once. There we go. There is the fingerprints of everybody. Can you prove that? Can I prove that I never touched Sophie before? No, but it wasn't. But isn't that what fingerprints are for? Fingerprints, huh? Okay then. If there's any issue with her testimony, I can refute it with evidence. Okay? Please turn your attention to exit 001. What is this? You're right, Miss Shen. Using fingerprints to see who was touched Sophie in general the most direct and reliable method. And this report here is that a fingerprint analysis on suspected murder happened. Pay special attention to this name here. That's right, it's yours. Your fingerprints were found on the knife. Impossible! I never used it before. How cool? Wait a second. I remember now. I touched it before. Yes, now she remembers. I need a free model of someone holding a weapon, so I held it as a reference. Just remember this now? Isn't that a bit convenient? I'm not lying. Plus, how could someone kill Mrs. C with that tiny knife? Wouldn't he resist? He might have, but sleeping pills showed up in his toxicology report. Sleeping pills you admit to taking. You may have apologized to Mr. C, but you also admitted to be angry at him. Damn it. That combined with conviction forget about holding the murder up means you are still our top suspect, Miss Shen. I have more proof. Do you have something more to say, Miss Shen? Yes. And I will tell the truth this time. I'm sorry, but I lied about my alibi. I was at home, but I wasn't sleeping. Actually, I'm Creeper Real Face. Thanks for keeping me company. Everyone, see you next time. Catch me if you can. Whoa, she is the face. I was streaming last night, so I got the whole audience of witness. Ugh, the mouse, man. That's got to be a good enough alibi, right? Wait a second. She's lying. I'm Creeper Real Face. I was the one streaming last night. You both wait a second. They both not tell the truth because I'm Creeper Real Face. Oh my god. What the? Are you both kidding me right now? Shouldn't that be my line? It takes a lot of guts to lie about something like that. But I'm telling the truth. Why is everyone else lying? What's going on here? Can someone tell me what the heck is going on here? They use a vocoder to stream? Yes, and because of that vocoder, it's impossible for us to figure out who Creeper Real Face is through voice analysis. But wouldn't people want to listen to her real voice? Why would she want to change it? Because there is a lot more than just her voice. Creeper got going bubbly and she interacts with her audience no matter who they are. That's why she is so popular. What about the IP address? She used a VPN to spoof her IP, so that's also a no can do. All crypto account if we store in Word documents, they can be accessed and edited by anyone in company. What about checking out the employees' homes to see you set up for streaming? They all work remotely, so everyone has mics and webcams. Oh, come on! Is this an entertainment company or a spy syndicate? It is said that VTubers fans are always trying to figure out who they really are, so they implement some basic anti-tracking precautions. I still haven't heard back from the court. The heck, they usually so fast. I'll do what I can first. I would like Detective Hoss to follow up on their alibis too. There should also be some info we can dig up online. Can you check into that, Emily? I'll buy you a lollipop. Stick dinner. Gah. Do you realize how busy I am? You think a lollipop will persuade me? Fine, steak dinner. That's more like it. Oh, right. I wasn't able to ask everything in detail last time because of time constraints. A quite new lead. What? I'm done talking. Can't you go do something else? Can't a girl enjoy the view? Ugh, you're gross. Ow, that hurt. You deserve it. Report. What? Sorry to interrupt your little moment here. What little moment? There wasn't any moment. Don't deny prosecute, you'll break hearts that way. Could you not lecture me, please? Just say what you came here to say. We have some new info about the time of death. What is it? We watched a creeper stream from that night and saw that Mrs. C was leaving comments. What? The last comment he made was 9:50 PM. You checked the IP and confirmed it was sent from the victim computer. The computer was that was covered in blood, you mean? Yes, which puts the new time of death between 9:50 and 11:30 PM. But wait, his mouse wasn't bloody, right? Or could he have unplugged another computer keyboard and used that instead? The victim computer has security measures in place, making it impossible to add other hardware. In addition, relying on the mouse alone to leave comments would have been extremely difficult time-wise. We tested. So the mouse can't explain anything right now? Right. Playtime of death. Also, we did some more digging to Liliana. Today we were able to make two major discoveries, even with Misty Ryok's refused to cooperate. First, the company finances are in great shape, no monetary pressure at all. Second, all messages from Kuripa main account have been deleted. Deleted? Who deleted them? We don't know, but we do know they were deleted after the murder took place. Every employee could log into their account, right? You got anything else? Not right now, but I'll keep investigating. If there is anything you want me to check into first, just let me know. Huh. And if you two want to have some alone time, just put a sock on the doorknob or something. We're not having any alone time, alright? Don't be an idiot. Okay, sorry. What are you looking at? You get to work too. Accuse, Hoss, summon. Okay, let's save. Whoa, the mouse. That was fast. Okay, chat. Is something matter? Flirt, yes. Flirt. Hey, are you free after work today? Why I'm not free? Just tell me what you need to do. Want to grab dinner to drink together? Huh? Where'd that come from all of a sudden? You've just been helping so much with the case. I thought I'll buy you a drink. No, not awkward. Drinks are good. Where do you want to go? I'm good with anywhere. Jeez, I don't know you were such a boost hound. Great, I'm looking forward to it. I've got the house to myself tonight. Yeah. No, I'm looking. No, can't say this. Let's save. I got house to myself tonight. Eh? This good day for me, you know. Justin? So what do you think? Should I play good cop? Good cop? What do you mean? I mean, if I'm a little flirt with these girls, maybe they will give more info? Were you just practicing good cop on me? Yes, yeah, of course. I just didn't tell you since that will mess everything up. Do you actually think I was asking you out? You idiot, what do you think? Ow, could you not meet it so hard? I guess that means flirting was a success. Jeez, that really hurt though. You can now flirt with the suspect. Okay, chat. Hey Emily, yeah? What the heck do people watch VTubers? Oh, another rude question. Well, I think it's the same as watching any other kind of stream, except you are not looking at a real person. Actually, I think it could be better than a normal stream if the VTuber used a lot of cute effects. I still don't get it. I just watch a real person. How can I explain this? Do you watch any other live streams or maybe game streams? No, never. Then you are also not the target audience, so shut up about it. Oh, okay. So in here it's only VTubers that has. Investigate. Basic info. And the VTubers are all backgrounds and stuff, right? Like their height and species and stuff. You mean lore? Yeah, they usually have backgrounds like that. Like Kuripa's species is computer virus. Why can't she just be a woman? Why she got to be something dumb like a computer virus? You better not say that in front of her fans. You might get beat up. Anyway, could you look at that stuff up for me? Kuripa's lore? Yeah, I'll find some time for that. Kuripa stream. You're already asking me a lot to look something else. Do you want to change? Oh, no, don't change. Okay, so you can only do one thing at a time. Okay. About core tutorial. Could you help me understand the hearing process? But I'm prepared for the bar exam. Alright, you want to be a prosecutor too. Alright, what do you want to ask me? How does hearing work? I'll just focus on cross-examination since I figured those are the most complicated. First, as per I'll accuse someone of murder. It's then my response to prove that accusation is in court beyond a reasonable doubt. It's also the defense attorney's response to expose any flaws in my accusation. Basically, prosecutors are on offense and defense attorneys are on, well, defense. Okay, got it. Now, how can I prove the defendant is guilty? One comment, witness testimonies. Prosecutor will question people who can help prove their accusations. Witness testimony can help us prove the who, what, where, why, and how of a crime. But then could prosecutors just make deals with witness, like find people who will lie for them? Good question. We have rules in place to avoid that very possibility. Also, after witness gives that testimony, it's defense attorney's turn to poke holes in everything they say to try and figure out what really happened. Oh, that makes sense. You need both sides to question their witness in order to solve the truth, right? Yup, hence the cross-examination. Then after the prosecutor makes the statement, the defense will make theirs. So the defense can call witness too? Yep. Then the whole process is flip-flopped, defense questions their witness, and then it's prosecution's turn to verify. You realize there are two types of witness. The kind of prosecution calls and the kind of defense calls. That's because they tend to have different agendas. Witnesses that are there to help you call friendly witness, and the opposite are called hostile witness. But then defense will see any witness you call as hostile, right? Right. So to summarize, prosecutors are on offense, defense attorneys are on defense. At start of hearing, both sides give their opening statement and establish their claim. Then the prosecution calls their first witness to stand, who will give a friendly testimony. After questioning the witness, defense will then challenge their testimony. Then defense will call their own witness to stand. It's the same process but flip-flopped. The hostile witness give their testimony, they poke holes. This was I think I'm starting to get. Thanks a lot. How to question a witness? You should familiar with the rules of a questioning, right? It's what you always check as an intermediary. Just help me review anyway. Alright, there's a lot of the little details, but there are 5 basic lines of questioning you have to avoid. Basically, you have to avoid leading question, speculation, hearsay, bad faith assumptions, and irrelevance. Are you unfamiliar with any of those? Leading questions. Leading questions are any questions that imply or lead the witness towards a certain answer. Take this question for example. You saw the defendant kill someone on the day of the murder, right? Do you think that will imply anything? Let me think. I guess it could imply that the witness saw the defendant kill someone. Is that? Also, with this kind of question, you are forcing the witness to respond with either yes or no. Oh yeah, that's true. If that's the case, then all they will have to say is say yes, and then there is no point in having them testify. Then what should I ask? You'll ask an open-ended question like, why did you see on the night of the murder? That way, the witness can describe their own experience and can form a meaningful testimony. Got it. This rule only applies to questioning friendly witness. So, if you are questioning a hostile witness, it doesn't apply. Why not? If the witness chooses to play dumb and uncooperative, it will be hard to get any kind of useful answer out of them. That's why you can't ask a hostile witness any questions. Oh, okay. Speculation. Speculation means the testimony can contain any personal opinion. For example, he had a big argument with the deceased, so I think he definitely killed her. Can you see the personal opinion there? So I think the killer? Right, the witness didn't see actual murder, he's just guessing the defendant did it because they had an argument. He can't describe what the argument was about, but cannot guess or speculate beyond that. I see, but there's one exception to that. If the witness is an expert in a certain field, then they can analyze situation from the perspective of their expertise. That wouldn't count as a personal speculation and could be used as testimony. Also, like a psychologist or blood expert, right, witness like that are actually called expert witness. Of course, they have to be an expert in the field they are called to speak or act on. You can't call a psychologist to analyze blood stains, for example. Got it. Hearsay. Hearsay refers to anything the witness heard from a third party and didn't experience themselves. For example, police told me last time the defendant saw the victim was 10 PM that night. Can you tell what's wrong in there? The witness heard it from police and didn't see it themselves. Exactly. You should be asking the police about that and not witness. Got it, that makes sense. Bad faith assumptions. Assumptions refer to asking questions with or about the hypotheticals. For example, if the defendant weren't drunk that night, do you think she would have gotten into the car accident? Where is the hypothetical in that question? If the defendant weren't drunk. Right, basically any question starts with if is an hypothetical, but no, it's not always that easy. For example, do you think a woman could love or power the victim? Where is the assumption there? That women are weaker than men? Not only that, they are also assuming the culprit is a woman. Oh, basically testimonial questions should only be formed from experience of fact, not hypothetical situation. Okay, got it. Irrelevance. Irrelevance refers to what do you eat for breakfast yesterday, stuff like that. Right, just like that. I'm good at this one. You love asking irrelevant questions, you think you are so funny. I'll have you know that everything I do is all part of finely tuned a strategy, alright? I'm not trying to be funny. Just know when enough is enough. That's all I'm saying. Alright. Okay, can we try mock hearing? Perfect timing. I was about to do some mock trials with Emily. Come help out. Oh, are we playing court? Fun. Questioning your own witness. Let's practice the prosecution will question their own friendly witness, which is also called a direct examination. As the prosecutor, please ask Detective Oz about how our case investigation is going and remember to follow the rules of questioning. Okay, I'll try. Prove that Amanda Charles left through the window in her room on night of the murder. You heard that case about the murder at later, right? What case have you been investigating lately? What do you think about prosecutor truth? I'm looking into murder case at Linear Entertainment. How's the visual into Coripa or live press going? Who do you think the killer is? Where are you creative correctly? Right now we are looking to suspect alibi. Everything is going smooth. Easy. Not bad. That was harder than I thought it would be. Oh, come on, you did great. Thanks. When to object. Now let's price out to make an objection. You are the prosecutor, I'm the defense, and Detective Oz is my witness, meaning she's your hostile witness. I'm going to ask about her investigation. This is my direct examination, so remember that I can't ask leading questions. So if you want to make an objection for any reason, just say objection. Ready? Okay. How the victim died. His leg vein was slashed, so he died from blood loss. Do you find the up at the scene? Yes. Collect a pair knife. Tell me about the knife. There are 4 people fingerprints on the handle and we found it on the employee's desk. Oh yeah, and you found something in the victim's hands, right? He was trying to send a message? Emily, you are supposed to object now. Oh, sorry, let's try again. And you found something in the victim's hand, right? He was trying to send a message because this, yeah, because you can't say this. Objection! Leading question. Nice job. Do you find anything else suspicious at the scene? Yes, the victim was clutching an employee's nameplate in his hands. That's pretty much. Nice job. It's super fun to say objection real loud. I know, right? One of the perks of the job. But you can't just yell it while in willy-nilly. You'll make the judge mad. Oh yeah, that will be difficult. Cross-examination. Examining the defense witness. Now let's press cross-examination. Your prosecutor, that was his defense witness. Defense has just finished a direct examination, so it's your turn to cross-examine. Now I'll teach you how to present evidence. If after questioning the witness you think something conflicts with your evidence, you can present that evidence and challenge the witness testimony. Detective Oz, please answer like this. Whisper, whisper. Okay, got it. No problem, I can do that. You ready? Cross-examination. We found 4 people fingerprints on by knife and the victim was clutching a police plate. Press on prayer knife. Whose fingerprints were on knife? Fingerprints, that's to all. Where did you find the knife? On Prudence Week's desk. Okay, thanks. These conflicts with devs? No, I don't think though. Press on a nameplate. Whose nameplate was the victim holding? Misty Hiox. Misty Hiox? Yep. Okay, fake. So you go in here. In here. Amanda. You see that's Amanda. And it's done like that. This was Misty Hiox nameplate. He was holding a Marshall plate. Why do you say conflicts with devs? What? Good job. Feels good to present evidence. Yep, I just love having evidence all over people's face. That doesn't sound right. One day you'll understand. Well, anyway, that's all there is. That was very compressed, thank you. Yep, now you owe me a steak dinner when you pass. Okay, everything is done in here. Okay, because she's still doing this, because it's like that. In here is only that, okay. I think we pretty much asked everything last time that office, but now we have 3 people claiming to creep a real face, so maybe we should ask them more about that. And didn't you also say there were a few details you didn't get last time? There's no time limit this time, so you can get all the info you need. That's my plan. Oh yeah, and remember to select the Oz option while you are in here and assign detective or some work. And if you need my help, that's fine too. So Oz, she can do something. So we can chat. Do you like girls, Detective Oz? Yep, they are super cute, don't you think? Like you'll date them? Why do you want to know my love life all of a sudden? Sorry, I was just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. It's not that I don't want to answer. I mean, yeah, if I meet a girl I really like, I'll date her. So you haven't met anybody yet? I feel like you'll be a big hit with the ladies. I guess I'm still just playing around, so I've never really been on the market like that. Whoa, what a playboy, I mean playgirl. Whatever, I just like having fun. So do you like guys too? Guys? Not really. Not since school. Huh. I'm on 3rd grade in elementary school, I like a boy, but it turns out to be like my best friend. Oh, so I beat him up really good, and then I guess he looked so pitiful that my friends start to like him too. Huh. Then after that I start to realize girls smell really good. What? So it's going nothing to do with that guy anyway? Hey, so you better be careful around Emily or I might scoop her up. I mean, that's only if she wants you to scoop her up. It's not like she belongs to me. But not that. Emily, hear you say that. Why? Everyone has their own autonomy. Trust me, just don't let her hear it. Alibis. Could you confirm the suspect alibis for me, please? Got it, I'll make it my top priority. So this means that he's on course, is what it is. Okay. Accuse! You can't do it, because you can't even press, as you can see. Okay, shut. Insert the mat. Okay, shut was this, okay. So you need to summon. So the 3 that said were these 3. So let's start with this one. You have the right to remain silent, to attorney, and to submit any further evidence you think may assist you in this case. Is all that clear? Miss Childs? Whoa, amazing! I've never been in a courtroom before, it's so cool. Huh. Are you gonna wear one of those grey wigs? Do you have a hammer? Prosecutor? Huh. Can I do an objection? This is the district prosecutor office, not a courtroom. Any judge don't wear wigs, that's a stereotype. Objection! Ha, it's like I'm really in court, so cool. Can you stop joking around? This is serious. Do you have that guy walking around with a blue suit on? That is the Phoenix, right? Can I see him? He's my idol. Should I bring something for him to sign? Miss Childs. Huh? Can we be on our best behavior, please? Yeah. I really want to treat you like an adult here. So can you please cooperate? Sorry. Can we start now? Yeah. Talking about Phoenix Wright, real face. Of course it's me. Who else would it be? What about the other 2? I want to know as much as you do. Why will they pretend to be something they are not? Well, can you provide any proof of you being creepy real face? My room is all set up for stream and I can log into Curry's account. I've heard that's safe for everyone else too. So can you provide any other proof? How about we change direction here? Can you tell me what you think about streaming? What I think about streaming? It makes me feel safe. Oh, I used to think work was really tiring, but after a while streaming turned into like a sort of comfort. Now whenever I feel lonely or sad, I always want to stream. Sometimes I even wonder if I'm spending time with my audience or if my audience is spending time with me. So yeah, that's what I think about it. I see. Let me ask another question then. Is it hard to be an illustrator and a streamer at the same time? It was hard at first, but then streaming stopped being like a work to me. It's kind of a way to relax, you know? Because doing my art is so lonely, so then I can use streaming to interact with people. I got it. Sleeping pills. I want to talk about sleeping pills again. Sleeping pills? Okay. According to your previous statement, you don't possess or use sleeping pills. Is that right? Right. I don't have trouble sleep, so I don't really need them. And yet, Honor Share mentioned that you gave her some. Huh? No, I didn't. You never given Honor Share sleeping pills? No, I don't even have any. So how could I? Maybe Honey said the wrong person? Alright then, thank you. No problem. Okay, so Honor accuses her, but she doesn't have any sleepy pills. That's good. Flirt. I'm exhausted. Let's take a quick break. Do you want some candy? Huh? Is that okay? Sure, help yourself. But my mommy always told me not to take candy from strangers. Oh my god. You sure this stuff is imported from Europe? It's really good. Huh? If you don't eat it, I will. Okay, give me some. It's so sweet. You know, you're really good at got good taste in clothing. I know. I dress really cute, right? Where you learn to dress like that? It took a while. Plus, it's really hard to find clothes for big boobs. I always got laughed at in high school for that. It was only in college that I met a girl with the same problem as me. She taught me how to buy good clothes online that fit me. And then I realized dressing up could actually be super fun. I thought it was just a natural talent of yours. Why do you get so nice all of a sudden, Mr. Prosecutor? Okay, let's save in here. You make me think of my relatives' kids. I'm a lolicon. Prosecutor can be nice too, you know. Thanks for saying that. It kinda puts me at ease. You're only here to protect me. So if I will say the other one, lolicon. I'm a lolicon. It's different because it appears the sound tling. Huh? You can't say that. That's wrong. I'm just kidding, I swear. Just kidding? Good. I almost thought you were a perv for a second. Alright, break's time over. And if it was the other? Hey, I'm not a kid. I'm a grown adult, alright? Sorry, teasing. But so, is this mean he's bad or good? Thank you for saying that. It kept with me is. You are here to protect me, huh? Alright, break's time. Thanks for a little chat. We have to keep going. I mean, I'm sorry. I know this is your job. It's hard because that does thing. It means correct or is like being pervert. That's hard. What is the best in here? Yeah, you can't say that. That's wrong. I'm just kidding. I swear. Just kidding. Good. I almost thought you were a perv for a second. We have to keep going. It's hard. I go for the other. I was only doing this to see the difference. Okay, co-workers. I want to talk about your co-workers. My co-workers, to make this quicker, I'll consolidate my question a bit. Who do you think is trustworthy? Trustworthy? I guess Prudence? Prudence Weeks? Why? She's shorter than me, so I guess that makes me feel safer. That's some reasoning. And hold on, she's shorter than you. I don't see much of a difference. What? She's even shorter than Kuripa life-size cutout. I'm not even going to ask what you should get up with that cutout. Hold on, can you stand up for a second? Stand up like this? What are you looking at? So when you measure your height against that Kuripa cutout, are you wearing those shoes? I refuse to answer that. Ask something else. Is there anyone else you trust? I mean, other shed. Okay, can you tell me why? Because Oni super reliable. When I come across some super weird fans, I always send Oni out to deal with them. And then when it comes to work, she's the best digital model in the industry. Then who's creepy real face, you or her? Huh? Of course it's me. I have proof Oni is not it. Oh, what's the proof? Let me find it. Here. What's this? This is a screenshot Oni sent me during a meeting last year. It's a pic of her and Kuri covered together. Oni usually takes on any work that involves contacting Kuri directly. Then she'll send me screenshots of how it went. We are not supposed to give any info on who Kuri's real face is, but I guess Oni really help out with these pics, huh? So these are records of you as Kuripa and Honor conversation together? Yep, so I'm always Korea real face, not Oni. Then why can't you show me Kuripa actual chat logs and not just a screenshot? Because Kuripa messages were all deleted, right? It took me a while to remember that Oni sent me those screenshots. Okay, so that means you trust Honor or you don't. I trust her, definitely. It's just... Why will she pretend to be Kuria's real face now? There must be some reason. Okay, I got it. Meet the screenshots of messages sent by Honor Shan after a meeting last year provided by Manshao. They show a conversation between Honor and Kuripa. Disagreed with the victim. I want to cover something with you. Confirm what? On a Tuesday in late March, you had a very long meeting with Mr. C why you were threatened and say you might quit. Can we talk about that? That was already all settled. It has nothing to do with the case. But Miss C is dead now. Unless that's what you mean by settled. Of course not. Well, if you can't talk about it, then it will be hard for me to determine whether it really has nothing to do with the case or not. If I mess up at work, huh? When I was drawing a picture for some future merch, I flipped Curry left and right hands. Since we already got it printed, we had to throw everything out and Missy wasn't happy. Is that why he threatened you? He didn't threaten me. I just made that up to Sophie. I was so nervous after hearing how much money I cost the company. But it was nothing to do with the case. I even told Missy he could dock some of my salary to pay it. Really? Thank you, got it. Missy Huyux could probably confirm how the night is. Okay. Nothing else. Summon. So you're gonna have to talk with everyone again. Because he's getting more testimony, more answers to know. You have the right to remain silent to authority to submit any further evidence you think may assist you in this case. Is all that clear? Coming here always makes me so nervous. I just mean, I don't think like interrogated. I feel like I'll say the wrong thing, then my heart starts beating real fast. Damn it. The only wrong thing you can say is a lie. I remember the prosecutor's office having a really nice comfy room. Could we switch to that room, Mr. Roof? That room is for very special cases only, and unfortunately this one doesn't fit the bill. But that can be nice as long as you're cooperative. Hey, I'm always cooperative, especially in beds. Can you take this serious, Miss Allure? This is a murder case, remember? Oops, I've been reprimanded. Sorry. Then let's get started, okay. Real face. It's me, those two are fakers. Why would they lie? For an alibi, I guess. The murder and stream overlap, so it's the perfect alibi. Plus, Curry real face is a secret, so they could use that to their advantage. But can you prove that you are a real face? I can give all of Curry info, her business deals, stream, contents, and interaction with regular fans, etc. Isn't this information public? Yes, then I'm afraid it doesn't count as a proof. Is there anything else you could lose? I don't know what you want me to do. Let me ask a different question. What does this streaming job mean to you? It's just work. Expand upon that a bit, please. When I started at this company, it was just a virtual idol. Only after Curry started to grow did I talk to Mr. C and start working as our manager too. So streaming as Curry is just part of the job? You could say that, but don't get me wrong. I enjoy being Kurip, especially the safe distance I can keep from fans. I have no interpersonal relationships to deal with at the office. If I actually had to interact with fans on any real level, that would be way too much for me. But your people skills are pretty good, right? Huh? Is that the vibe I give you? I think I'm more stressed out than you think I am. Sorry. Nice question. Does streaming conflict with your management work at all? Not really. Sometimes it actually helps. How? I can tell clients that clients I have to check with Kuripo is actually me, so I can just procrastinate for a bit. See, itself can still be pretty stressful, but the good outweighs the bad. Alright then, thanks. Paring knife. About that paring knife, I want to follow up on some of the things you said. What kind of things? Well, last time you said you were the only one that used the paring knife. That's what I thought, but it seems Honey uses it sometimes too. I've also heard that others have used it. Do you want to guess who? No idea. Would you like me to tell you? Would you like to tell me? I've heard you occasionally tell Prudence Weeks to cut fruit for you. Oh, so you have heard. Care to explain? There's not much to explain. Just our office culture. I don't think that's something you really need to know about. Your office culture? Meaning? Telling the newbies to cut fruit. That's what you call culture? Maybe custom is a better word? And then measure it in case it muddied up your investigation. Actually, You not telling us was worse. Sorry, I had good intention, I swear. I'll do better next time. Great, thanks. Amanda and Nani, of course. How could they be Kuripa's real face? They are so suspicious. Can you prove that it's not them? Sure, I actually came prepared for that. On April 1st, Kuripa was supposed to stream a sponsored mobile game, but there was an issue with the stream. Oh, our client mixed up our info with an adult streamers. So we were told to sexually innuendo to introduce the game. That's quite the mix-up. I checked with them 3 times and told them we don't do adult streams, but they still messed it up, and we didn't catch their mistake until the day of the stream. So I was pissed obviously and argued with our client for age. Sounds rough, but how does that prove Amanda and Honor aren't Kuripa's real face? Because I'm the only one who knows about the client's mess up. I mean, I've complained with everyone before, but about how tiring that stream was, but they don't know it's because I actually had to do the stream. I see. But even if you weren't Kuripa, it will still make sense for you to know about that mix-up, since you are her agent. You are very particular. Let me put it this way. If I can prove the other two aren't the real face, then doesn't that mean I am? April Fool incident. And I said that happened during Kuripa's stream on April 1st. After me mistakenly receiving a drug script, Sophia allure I say only her and Creeper Face know about this. Flirt. Let's take a rest. A rest, and will that rest be individual or together? Yeah, together. Together, huh? Secretary Close did try to stop us. Is this a trap? No, I'm getting a bad feel about this, that's odd. By the way, don't you have a boyfriend? What will he think about you seducing other men? I think seducing is a bit too much. I just like flirting. Same difference. It's not safe. Seduction is with intention. Flirting is not. It's just for fun. Life is already hard enough. Shouldn't we have fun with each other while we can? It's like your boyfriend is pretty open-minded then. If he couldn't even handle a little outside flirting, then I don't think I'll be with him. Would I? What do you think, Mr. Do you not like women as outgoing as I am? Are you trying to strike? I like that you know your own strengths. Thank you. You know, if you were a bit more direct, I might actually fall for you. Are we all rest up then? So if I say the other one... What a shame. If you change your mind... Okay. Okay. Nothing else that she has. The thing you asked me to investigate before is done. I updated in notebook, there's a lot, so check it yourself. Some creepy-based give height, weight, and so on. Okay, so schedule. Okay, she warns you when she has done. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Now this one. You have the right to remain house. You may cease in this case. Is all clear? I haven't found the killer yet. I'm sure we'll soon if everyone cooperates. So you threatened me and I have nothing to show for it. Sorry about that, but we have actually had a major breakthrough. Regarding who's ever faking being Kuripa's real face. I just want to know how long Kuri's streaming ban will last. Strictly speaking, we haven't banned you all from streaming, but there was a murder, so it will be advised to stop temporarily. Oh man, I wanna stream so bad now. I get crazy if I go for too long without being Kuri. Can you please let me go stream now? We'll see how you all cooperate. I'll do the most cooperative cooperation of all time. I'll answer whatever question you got. Great. She can't be lying. Real face. It's me. Who else could it be? Well, there are other people claiming to be Kuripa's real face, so that's who. Pfft. Do you have any proof? I know everything there is to know about Kuri. Species, virus, birthday, July 1st, height, 150 centimeters, weight, 0.004. Is that true? April Fool, so... It's everything correct. Damn. Okay. And further things are, let me just stop you for a second. All those things are public information, right? Or at least things everyone in your company will know. How could any of that be considered proof? Well, your entire quest is ridiculous. How am I supposed to prove that I am myself? People could give fingerprints or an ID, but Curry is virtual. So I think you can either make a decision based on your conversation with us, or you can convince Misty Hughes to reveal our company secrets. What is this philosophy 101? Fine, let me change the question. Can you tell me what streaming means to you? It means love. That's a bit vague. Can you be a little more concrete? If I have to explain magic, then it's not magic anymore, is it? You get it, right, prosecutor? Well, I'm not here to see magic show. I'm here to investigating a murder, so please be more specific. Streaming represents our longing and fantasy for the virtual world. Oh, it plays two sides of the same coin. One is my own longing, and one is the audience. The commonality is that we all satisfy with the real world. By embodying a virtual avatar, the audience can project that longing onto me. That's my explanation. So, what are you longing for? What? Got something to say? She said something? I wish I were cuter. Nope, nothing. My looks, my voice, my height, none of it is what we'll consider cute, so I take the form of Curry to fulfill those fantasies. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let me ask one more question then. Does stream get in the way of your modeling work? No, if I don't finish something, I'll put over time. With love, nothing is unsurmountable. What a model employee. Alright then, thank you. Sleeping pills. Last time you say you got some sleeping pills from Amanda's house, right? Yeah, so could you go into little more detail about that? Around mid-March, I had really bad migraines, I couldn't sleep. One day, Amanda and I were both at the office. That day, she was super busy with a draft or something. But even then, she noticed I wasn't feeling well. I told her I had a headache, and she said she had some medicine that might help me. Turned out they were sleeping pills. Could you sense anything off about her around that time? Off? No, she was just busy. Do you have any of it left? Maybe the box? No, sorry. Can you remember a more specific date? I remember it was a Friday, so must have been March 10th. Got it, thanks. Co-workers? I think Prudence is trustworthy. What makes you say that? She's deemed as a good personality and finishes her work on time. I can't imagine her lying or cheating. I think she's trustworthy. Okay, anybody else? Sophie is definitely not trustworthy. Sophie. She's always not Curry real face. How do you know? She always sends me a work message while I'm streaming. Streaming takes the utmost concentration. How am I supposed to respond to work message while doing it? Can you show me some? Sure, let me find. This should be good enough. Work message sent between Arthur Shen and Sophie. Allure during Curry's stream proving Sophie can't be the real face. Okay? So why will she be lying? Otherwise she's good with night, takes sleeping pills and has no alibi. Tack on her bad relationship with Mr. C and she almost definitely did it. That's why she's lying. I see. Let me ask you about Amanda Childs. What about her? Well, both Sophia Allure and Amanda Childs are claiming to be creepy real face, but you only find Miss Allure suspicious? So if these two do that, but Amanda's just a little kid. Mentally a kid at least, so I really don't think she's being ultra calculated about any of these. If you want to get info about of anyone, Amanda probably your best bet. So as for her pretending to be Curry real face, well, she must have her reasons. Sounds like you trust her. Honestly, I was surprised, but we are both Curry parents, so I guess she feels close to her. Either way, I don't think she has anything up her sleeve. So, like, Amanda shows message between Kuripa and this one shows message of Amanda. Amanda, not Sophie, but nobody shows message of Amanda. Alright, let's take a little break. Okay, I've actually been watching a lot of Kuripa streams lately. They are pretty interesting. I know, right? My daughter's the best. I was referred to Creeper if I want to join her fan club. By that, don't you mean yourself? By that, don't you mean yourself? I thought we were taking a break. I was referred to as my dad, so I want to figure out I'm a real face. Maybe this wasn't the best. Not join a fan club. What? You want to join a fan club? I can't believe it, but you have been smitten by our love. Like, hand, subscribe. Love isn't simply a word, you have to show it through your actions. Okay, chill out please. By the way, don't just work on Creepy model, right? Creepy was my first child I made myself. I worked together with a mom in perfect army, so she means a lot to me. Isn't that the best? Is that an insult? Do you realize how important a VTuber is to our fans? Damn it. No, we're still taking a break, so I went back to now. Sorry, I guess I'm still in interview mode. By the way, so maybe the better is the second one. Because does that. Don't you have any other children? Kuri was my first child I made myself. I worked together with Amanda in perfect army, so she means a lot to me. I made a lot of more children afterwards, but they always had their problems. None were perfect as Kuri. Oh, what kind of problems? A lot. Sometimes the artists didn't understand physics or had no idea what they were doing with their clothing design. They'll just get messier and messier and the artists never listen. It pisses me off when that happens. Then sometimes they want me to add some super weird functions to a model that they won't even use, like they don't understand how streaming even works. There's a lot of annoying problems. VTubers are a pretty big part of your life, huh? Do you have any other hobbies? No, my life is modeling and streaming. Nothing else? Nothing. What about VTubers? Before VTubers, they have been only around for a few years, right? When I was young, I was into cosplay. That's surprising. Back then I was known as a god-level coser. I was little famous, I guess. Then my mom banned me from doing it anymore. She said it wasn't sustainable, so I studied digital modeling instead. Your mom is pretty strict, huh? A little, but she was right. It's rare for anyone to turn cosing into a full career, so she was just looking out for me. You are trying to get something out of me, aren't you? Am I? I thought we were just chatting. If you want to be my friend, then how about you just solve this case? Whoa, you're pretty serious. Okay. About Amanda Shaw's alibi. According to Miss Shaw, she had dinner with her family and then from 7 PM onwards was in her room. Her mother, father, grandparents and brother were also in the house, including her. That makes 6 people. At 8:40 PM she left her room to use the bathroom. Her mother, father, grandparents also were leaving her room. She was seen outside her home at 12:30 in the morning. By whom? Someone from a debt collection agency. Amanda brought was some money. Alright, so that's a pretty concrete alibi for 12:30 at least. And before that she was always at home? We can't verify that for certain. Oh, Michelle's room is on the first floor with a window leading outside. Without broken leaves outside of that we most likely stepped on. Meaning she's gone through that window before? It's highly likely. Okay, got it. About Sophia Lure alibi. She lives in a fast food or 4th-floor building, has 24-hour surveillance and security. She was caught on the camera 3 times that day. The first time 11:22 AM and she was leaving, and then again at 11:43 coming back. We assumed this was to buy food. The third time was a bit more suspicious. At 9:02 PM she walks over the elevator but doesn't press the button. Instead she turns back around and leaves, and then doesn't show up on camera again. The camera doesn't show where she went? No. Unfortunately, security camera at her floor's emergency exit broke at April 27 and still hasn't been fixed. Have you determined whether or not she left through that emergency exit? Not yet, but we'll continue investigate in that direction. Sounds good. About Honor's alibi, she lives in a shared house out in the suburbs. It's a bit old where she lives, so security footage is lacking. It's being taught for us to follow her tracks. That said, we did find a witness. Oh, one of Honor's housemates, a female student, knocked on her door at around 8:10 PM. Apparently there was a bug in the student's room and she wanted Honor to help. Then what? She knocked on Miss Shen's door a few minutes, but nobody answered. Finally, another housemate heard that knocking from her own room, then came out to help with the bug, so at least we know the knock was loud enough. According to the student, Miss Shen's light was on and there was music and talking coming from her room, but she couldn't tell who was talking. Okay, got it. Now I'll bunch Prudence, Weeks and Mr. Hughes together since they live together. Okay. They live in an old building. There is a security camera in the main hall, but a few others other ways could leave the apartment without being filmed. Prudence never left the apartment that day, or at least she was never filmed. Miss Hughes left that morning at 3:30 am, then returned around 10:30 at night. Just by the time she went to work. Apart from that, Miss Hughes was caught on cameras around the facility numerous times from 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 am. She says she was looking for a missing cat, okay? We also covered that the rest of Miss Hughes' alibi. She left office for 5:23 p.m. Then saw a movie from 6:55 to 8:45 p.m. while we have her at an Italian restaurant from 8:50 to 9:55. The bar correct alibi and we have their ticket stubs. They said the staff say it was crowded at night, so nobody can confirm whether or not Miss Hughes was actually there. And it's an old theater without any security cameras. So apart from her boyfriend, no one can confirm that Miss Hughes was actually at the movie theater? Correct. How long from movie theater to the scene of the crime? 20 minutes. What about the restaurant? The restaurant has cameras and wait staff confirms she was there. You know the last time before the more Prudence Weeks left the apartment? Yeah. She went to office that day, murder on April 19th. She left the apartment at 1 p.m. and returned at 8 p.m. She didn't leave after the murder until the police called her for their records. Okay, got it. Finally, let's talk about Faye Howard alibi. She lives alone in a fully equipped apartment building and didn't go out that day. She arrived at 12:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. The first floor security guard are capable of somehow picking it up. We also made sure there aren't any other way she could have left the building. So basically, Mr. Alibi is biased. You could say that. Let's say one thing is pretty strange. Faye Ward says she was with her friend at the time of the murder, but there aren't any signs or records of anyone else being there. Not even on the cameras? Nope, not even the days leading up to it. You don't think she's delusional or anything? No, we have checked her medical records and there's nothing like that. Still, even with the mysterious friendly thing, Faye's alibi is the strongest. Okay, got it. Yes, everything you have to our suspect alibis. Anything else you want to know, Mr. Truth? Medical records. I like to look at my Amanda Shab medical records, specifically whether or not she was prescribed specific pills. Got it. Holy shit, like, I take a breath like Jesus. Let me only drink a little bit because my throat. Like, how am I gonna record that? Like, Jesus. That's a lot. Like, dates, hours. Like, holy shit. You have the right to remain silent to attorney and to... Okay. Is all clear? Can I just stay silent the whole time? Nope, let's get started. So, I was just kidding. Kidding? You don't have to talk if you don't want to. Let's say my job is finding the killer and I need your help to do that. If you know something and don't tell me, then we might arrest the wrong person. I know it will get scary, but I'll really love it if you could help me out. I'll do my best, thank you. She seems different from before. But what is it? Her cuteness, her eyes. Oh yeah, it's her eyes. Her eyes were all swollen last time. I'll compare photos later. Oh shit. Real face. So 3 people are going to grip a real face. What do you think about that? Nothing much. Well, I don't mean to be bold, but... Somebody being murdered and now somebody else is lying about it. You must have some opinion on this. It takes a lot of effort for me to even focus on my own life. I don't have the energy to focus on other people, so I can't say who's lying and who's telling the truth. Do you talk to Creep from your work? Sometimes. We ask her opinion when we are working on her merch. How do you contact her usually? A message. But I don't know why, but it seems like our messages were deleted. So what's your opinion on Creep? What kind of person is she? What kind of person? She's very energetic. Oh, she seems happy, like she doesn't have a care in the world. She's very pragmatic. She doesn't bother other people. You can tell she's energetic, happy just through messaging. It's because of her exclamation marks. Exclamation marks? She types a lot of exclamation marks. So it makes me think she's very decisive, cheerful, and happy. I see. So in general, which of those three do you think is Creep's real face? In general? Sophie? Why is that? Sophie also very decisive. Makes me think of Kuripa. And she also good at dealing with people. That's also kind of like Kuripa. Okay, alright then, thank you. Swollen eyes. Now that I think of it, your eyes were pretty red when I talked to you last time in the office. Did something happen? That's because Molly went missing. Molly? Misty's cat. Cat? Ugh. She went missing the night before. You searched for a long time. The night before, that was the night of the murder, right? Can you go into more detail about that? I was napping at home. When I woke up, I felt like playing with Molly, but I couldn't find her. I looked in every room, I couldn't find her. Then I noticed a window open. I got scared, I thought she might have run outside. I changed her clothes, I went out to find her. Then I bumped into Misty in the hallway. She was coming back home. She told me not to be scared, that she would handle it. And then... Okay, that's no thank you. Sorry to bring a bad memory, that's okay. Huh, so... because she lives with the Misty, and she found Misty in the hallway. She was coming back home. Interesting. She was coming back home. Interesting. Can you describe your coworkers for me? My coworkers for example, trustworthy, who is it? Misty is trustworthy. Alright, you're roommates. Yeah, Miss really smart and real quick, unlike me. So you trust her? Yeah. And I can trust Honor too. She's really strong and reliable. So I trust her too. Okay, got the face. What is it? That's what I would like to tell you. What is it? Amanda might be secretly selling adult Kuripa merch. Doesn't your company not allow that? Yeah, so how do you know she's doing that? Sometimes I go online and check fan-made Kuripa merch. So I check and found someone selling adult Kuripa Doshishi. I check it out and noticed that the art is really similar to Amanda's style. Do you take a screenshot? Yeah, here. Okay. Did Mr. know about this? Yes, I told him. I think that was on March 22nd. Can you be totally certain it's Amanda though? I haven't confirmed it, but I probably could. It could be very important, Prudence. Please confirm the drawings are Amanda if you can. Do you think you can? I'll try my best. Thank you very much, Prudence. Okay. Prudence Weeks found a Kuripa manga being sold online. It's very hard to Amanda that broke copyright policy. She reported me see on March 22nd. Let's take a replay. Oh, okay. Are you nervous? Yes, I'm even more nervous than usually here. Your life must be pretty hard if you are this nervous talking to people, huh? I can message people at work, so it's not so bad. And Misty is really easy to talk, so... Oh, it's okay. I'm curious, but what do you do when you are stressed or feeling down? Sleep, I guess. Nothing better than a good night's sleep. Yeah, I love sleeping. Wrap up in a blanket when it's cold out, so comfy and safe like a cocoon. There must be other ways to relax, right? So not just sleeping. Huh? Other ways? I also to play pretend like what little kids do. Yeah, I love doing that when I was a kid. I just act out the story and feel all better. You did it alone? Isn't that kind of lonely? Nope, I love it. I love playing the villain too. Someone super big and strong. Then I feel real powerful. That's very interesting. Do you still play pretend now? No, not anymore. Or I guess I just do it the grown-up way. I have some friends that live inside my mind. When I think of them, they make me feel brave. That still sounds a bit childish? Ha, that's okay with me. To me, they really exist, even though they are just imaginary to everyone else. Do you think that's weird? I think it's pretty cute, actually. Cute? No one's ever said that to me before. Ugh. Okay, I think break time over. That was definitely very interesting. Actually, I think I'm not as nervous as I was. Thank you. I know this is your job, so I'll do my best going forwards. So tired. What do you want to eat tonight? Fried rice? Nah, too oily. Ramen? We just ate that last week. Holy crap, then you choose. Hey Justin, Kuripa streaming. What? Important announcement. Haven't we suspend their account? No, not until we get search warrant. But we figure that they will stop streaming for the time being. Important announcement. What's she going to say? I'm the Kuriba, catch me if you can. Hey all, it's Kurib, I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Tonight's stream might be a bit uncomfortable for some of you, and Kuri's sorry for that. But Kuri has announced something very important tonight. I, Kuripa, may be forced to graduate from Lillian soon and leave the company. The reason being, on the night of April 20th, the last time Kuri streamed, Kuri has unfortunately been targeted as a suspect and is currently under investigation. That's why, until tonight, you haven't been hearing anything from Kuri. And although Kuri has been labeled as a suspect, none of you have to worry. And I'm sure all of Kuri little carriers can band together and support Kuri on that, right? Now, what makes Kuri most nervous is there are people out there pretending to be me. They are taking advantage of Kuri's secret identity to pose as Kuri's real face and secure an alibi. And these are people who have always stood by Kuri's side. Kuri never thought she'll have to doubt her very own family. It's all because of you that Kuri's been able to get through all of these. You're all best carries Kuri could ask for. Would you mind chat with Kuri to keep her spirits up? I'm Kuri, catch me if you can. Kuri is just too stressed out, she needs her carry's support. How about just explain things to the audience? I don't think it will be that easy. She streamed without the authority's permission. She doesn't want us to know who the real face is. Alright, what is graduation she just mentioned? She's a student? Oh, VTubers use the word graduation to refer to something like retirement. It's the same thing for fans to hear their favorite VTuber is graduating. This is pretty serious actually. Huh. But she really didn't need to bring that up just now, unless she has other motives. Notify the police and get ready to contact anyone suspicious after the stream. I'm going to call everyone and see who doesn't answer the phone. Okay, got it. Oh yeah, and now can I confirm this stream is actually live and not pre-recorded. You can interact with her in live chat, she's answering comments right now. I can't believe this, is everyone else okay? Thanks for your support. Kuri can't say much right now because everything under investigation. But Kuri saw everyone at the office before they are okay. Why would Kuri be a suspect too? Actually, every employee at Lillian is a suspect. Kuri sure it's just part of their pursuit. There is nothing to worry about. Everyone, is this a graduation announcement? It's not. Kuri just wants to tell everyone what's happening. That's why Kuri started this sneaky stream. Kuri actually didn't get permission for this, hehe. I'm sorry. Please keep us up to date. We all wait for you to return. Thank you. Even though this has been difficult for me, Kuri will do her best to come back to her carries as soon as she can. Please wait for me. Has your account been locked by the police? No, it hasn't. That's why Kuri should be careful with what she says. That's why there hasn't been any info. Kuri is sorry to make her carries worry. Will you still stream in the future? Of course I will. Kuri can't wait to come back and play games with all of you. Please wait for me. Kuri will return. What's the murder happened? You idiot! Why did you donate? Why would I spend money? You have to. That's like the basics of the basics. But I'm trying to solve the case here. Do you not see how many comments are whizzing by? How would you be expected to see your comments like this? The more you donate, the more like she'll answer your question. Seriously? Fine, at least it's not coming out of my pocket. But I understand. It's like this. What's the murder happened? Kuri doesn't know. There was a suspicious knife found at the scene of the crime, but that's probably not the murder happened. Is Kuri just one person? She's slow to answer questions. Need to be faster. Is Kuri just one person? Yes, Kuri's long-time carriers may know that Kuri was a vocoder. These help other people might be able to impersonate me. But Kuri has only one real face. That means only one person has been making friends with all of you this whole time. Rest assured. Who's the imposter? Answer quickly. Who's the imposter? XYZ001. You are one of the authorities, aren't you? Are you the prosecutor? Ha, Kuri might have said too much. Either way, Kuri's already answered all of your questions. Okay, she knew who it was us. She's smart. Only Kuri words are the truth, remember that. That's all for the stream. Good night and carry on, everyone. They are telling us to wrap this up as soon as possible. The last stream garnered a ton of attention from the media. It was even on front page of a number of different publications. They are feeling the pressure up top, so they want us to finish it up as soon as possible. You don't have enough evidence to make a conviction. How can we wrap it up? Maybe they could let me take matters into my own hands then. Well, you can't just ignore them. This is tough. Test results are out. Is this a bad time? The vibe in here is a bit off. Don't worry about that. What tests and what results? Right, this one about the murder, yeah. Prints on the knife are the same as we collect. Previous trace blood on the table has been confirmed to be the victims. Also, another of the wound shows the incision doesn't exactly match those that would normally come from a paring knife. I'm sorry, prosecutor. Let me get this straight. You say the paring knife showed trace of victim blood and suspect fingerprints, but that the wound doesn't actually match up the knife? Yes, that's correct. Still, those test results do point to the paring knife being the most likely murder weapon as of right now. Thank you. Just, you are not thinking, if our little mock trial before could push this case forward, then bringing this to actual court might not be such a bad idea. Accused feature unlocked. How did it go to contact everyone after the surprise stream? Only 2 people answered the phone during the stream. Prudence, Weeks, and Misty. Okay. Both of them were at home during the stream, and to confirm that they were together, the police had them switch phones. So our three suspects claiming to be criminal face didn't answer the phone? Great. How was that the response online? Pretty lively to say the least. Experts start to doxing Lillian employees and guessing who the killer was. Lillian is good at protecting its employees' privacy, so I haven't seen anything convincing pop up online. Alright, thanks Emily. Acquire new leads. Damn! Information if you want me to check. Great, let's hear them. We check a managed record from before after March 10. She went to talk the number of times during that period. You can check her reports here, Mr. I'm a assault doctor for strong period page around March 10 and was prescribed sleeping pills. There we go. She lied! She lied! So abstracts are generally called straight menstrual cramps? Yes, and they're all a clinic that writes prescription for sleeping pills. Okay, alright then, thank you. Surprise stream. God, I'll make it my top priority. But the others still didn't give nothing. It was before it's done. I'll play it notebook, there's also check yourself. Current schedule for the week of the merge shows that April 17 was meant to be a collab, but was changed to general chat at last minute. Stream. What does eating marshmallows? Wait, Emily, what does eating marshmallows mean? Marshmallows is a site of also with anonymous questions. Basically, fans send anonymous questions to VTuber, and when they answer those questions, it's called eating marshmallows. Oh, I thought it was about eating marshmallows. Apparently, Kurip was doing marshmallows on the night of the murder. Could you look into that for me? At this point, why don't you just watch yourself? You seem pretty into it. No way, it's embarrassing. You are embarrassing. Plus, why will you ask me to do something you think it's embarrassing? Seems pretty respectful. Oh please, you love watching that stuff. You know I've been super busy lately and whatever, fine. Okay, save. Let me only do save again. Okay, you can accuse, but I'm not gonna accuse because we still have more questions to do to other people. Okay, exactly. So the last time wasn't normal procedure, huh? Last time was special situation, but I still went by protocol. But you didn't read us outright, did you? Miss Rios, my goal is to catch a kill. For that I need everyone to cooperate, so I can collect information and come to a conclusion. I know you are very smart, but I don't know why you constantly seem to antagonize me. This should be very straightforward for you, unless for some reason you don't want me to finding missing killer. You are trying to assert yourself, I see. My job is to catch killer, and I take that very serious. Sorry, it's a bad habit I have. Sometimes when I get anxious, I talk back. It helps me feel control. Now that I say that, will you go easy on me? Yeah. I want to kill to be caught as much as you do. Test me on that. They might want to start cooperating. So I'm the one under scrutiny today, huh? Guess you are a real prosecutor after all. Let's get started. Holy shit, so many things she has. Real face. So tell me, who's creepy real face? I haven't seen a search warrant. We haven't got it approved yet, but no creepy real face is the key to solving this case. Can't you see that? Okay, I get it now. You are playing a game with me. What game? For you, keeping real face secrets is more important than finding the kill. For one reason or another, you are adamant about keeping me in the dark. And that reason is... Keep side gives you upper hand. Missing was creepy face. Can be. All of three of them are real face. Maybe it's Mrs. C? Still not talking? I have to say, for all of our time together, I can tell you are very clear-headed, smart woman. If you work together, we'll have this case over for dinner. But if you are going to play this game with me, then game on. Keep it silent gives you upper hand. Still not talking? Maybe it's the three of them? Nah, she doesn't say nothing, okay. It's I'll say, I gotta say it's Mr. C. Roommate. Miss Week say you were roommate. Do you see her on night of April 20th? Yep, I came around 10:30 PM and she was there. Do you know if Prudence was up before that? I assume she was. She doesn't go out too much. But I can only be sure about 10:30 and after. Okay then, thank you. Dry mistake. I would like to ask you something. Amanda Charles said that she cost Copry more because she made a mistake while drawing up some merch and all that merch had to be trashed. Why do you look surprised? She say something? Huh? Why do you look surprised? We haven't had to throw out any merch lately. Amanda told you that? She said she mixed up creeper left and right hands. Hold on. Can I bring up my phone? I have all the image, sure. Let me see. Nope, nothing with flip-flop hands. She says she told me she could dock some of her salary to pay it for it. That doesn't ring a bell? So she had a little issue with Bossman, huh? She's lying. Nobody messed up any edge, we haven't trashed any merch, and Mr. C never said anything about docking anyone's salary. Got it, thanks. Okay. Flirt? How about to take a break? Ugh. A break in here? Page please, are you trying to get more info out of me while my walls are down? Hey, you don't have to make a sound or so corny thing. But yeah, pretty much. Oh wow, I didn't think you'll actually admit it. Why? I already figured out I can't deal with you like a normal person. Well, that stinks. I'm still a human being, you know. Well, since you already caught on, go ahead and tell me a few deep, dark secrets. What do you know? Want to know about my relationship with my boyfriend? I'm actually pretty curious if you and your boyfriend argue. Nope, my boyfriend's super boring actually. He barely understands what I'm talking about most of the time. He can't keep up. So I just listen to him or do whatever he's interested in. Does that make you happy? I never felt happy dating somebody. But isn't that normal? My boyfriends have always been like that. Huh. Wouldn't you only want to be with someone if you like their company? Nope. Guys are interested in me, so I pick up one that's least annoying and does what I say. It's better than being single. Will it be offend you if I call them tools? Nope, that's very much what they are. It's not like you can ever really put your trust in a man, right? Interesting. Right, they are just thinking with their own words. You can trust me at least. I hope you find someone you can trust one day. You can trust me. So you are the type to prop yourself to make others look bad, huh? I see. I'm saying you can trust me regardless of my sex. Is that all you meant? No, I don't think you are that practical. Damn it, she don't trust that. Now I gotta say this one. I hope you find someone you can trust one day. You are dodging the question. Could you tell I was testing you? Well, you know there are people I can trust, just not my boyfriend. Thank you for your concern. Anyway, it's not really that their fault. I just started for me to open up to somebody. I mean, I've seen my dad open betray my mom. Try to show I'll go to hell. I think I have said too much. Just be careful, fight the killer, okay? Too much? We're just chatting. Heh. Being with you is more fun than being with my boyfriend. If you mean talking with me, then it's my pleasure. Well, let's keep it at it then. I feel a bit better than before. Co-workers. Can you talk about the course? What you want to know? Who do you think is trustworthy and who isn't? There's more to what Arnold was talking about last time. More to what? When she says she smoothed things over with Bossman. That may be true, but she was still angry. How do you know that? I remember it was April 6. Honor and Bar were both in the office. I came out of the bathroom and saw Honor peeking into Bossman's break room through the blinds. When she saw me, she moved back away. Then we passed each other and I could tell she was feeling mad. What was she looking at the Mr. C break room? Well, I walked by and peeked in there myself and saw Mrs. C reading Kuripa fan-made adult manga. That night, Honor stayed at the latest in the office before leaving, but first she went to Mr. C break room and took that manga. She read it, then started flipping out and breaking stuff. She ripped the manga apart, smashed a potted plant, and even broke a bunch of stuff on her own desk. How do you know? I checked the security footage next day since that plant was mine. Then I told Bossman about it and he said he'll take care of it. Do you have a proof? Yep, I have image from that security footage. Here. So you are saying Miss C was selling this adult manga and Honor may have wanted to warn him because of that? It surprised me, actually. Honor can be a bit direct, but she never usually makes a scene. Even when a fan pisses her off, she thinks twice before arguing with them. Guess that means this really pisses her off. Can you tell me about the adult comic? I remember you say you hadn't seen it yourself. One day it just appeared in Bossman's office. I don't know when, but maybe when I wasn't there, but it was actually earlier than I thought. I fear printing it will take longer. So yeah, I knew it was in his office, but I didn't go read it. Okay, God, anything else you want to say? I think Prudence and so far trustworthy. Why? If I didn't trust Prudence, I wouldn't be living with her. Sophie, she can be a little calculated, but the company is always her first priority. She's been like that ever since she started here, at least. Alright then, thank you. For security forces, Mr. Yoshikova presses on a chance stay at the office after everyone else went home, finding out Kuripa manga in Mr. G's office made her angry and suddenly hates. Okay. Molly. Miss Weeks mentioned your missing cat, because that happened at the same time as the murder. Could you confirm some details for me about Molly? Okay. Came back home from a date with my boyfriend around 10:30 PM and bumped into Prudence right outside our door. She looked panicked. She said she just woke up from a nap. I couldn't find Molly, and one of the living room windows was open, so she was afraid she got out. And even though Molly's my cat, she's actually closer with Prudence, so she was really upset about it. I feared her being so upset wouldn't help find Molly, so I tried to calm her down first. She cried on the couch for a while, then fell asleep. She fell asleep? Really? Yeah, I guess she was exhausted from crying and worry. I thought that might be for the best, since there wasn't much she could do anyway. So I put some missing cat posts online and then went out to look for her, but couldn't find her anywhere. It was already late, around 12:30 PM, so I figured I would deal with it next day. Who knew next day at the office Mr. C would? Is this the first time Molly went missing? No, she runs out before, so I wasn't that nervous about it. But it was the first time with Bruce around. Surprise trip. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? At home with Prudence. We both answered the phone. Why do you need to ask? Unless you need to explore something further. Because both were there. If everyone cooperates with me, I will need. I just want to talk with you a bit more. Isn't that okay? Here? Now? Serious? I really don't like people with no sense of time and place. I want to ask about viewer XYZ00. I think you I'm sure you saw Steve, so what do you think about the interaction with Kuripa? I think you Persecuted were talking with Kuripa on her stream, but she didn't like this. All part of investigation. I just play along this time. Okay, I'm sure you saw the stream. If you could interact with Kuripa, I think Persecuted were talking to Kuripa on her stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Haha, sure. So, do you get the information you wanted? I think it's strange that Kuripa was doubting the potential murder happened. Is it? But you didn't find any suspicious fingerprints on it, did you? And it was weird, the pair enough was left on Prudence's desk. Who knows if you can even trust whatever fingerprints were left on that thing. If it were me, I would doubt it too. I see. Okay, got it. Okay. Didn't you summon suspect over? Shouldn't she be here by now? I don't know, I haven't heard anything. It's already been 50 minutes. How are they not here? Let's just go off the phone. Apparently there was a delay and they will be here soon. They better not be evading court. I don't think they are. I think they are here. Miss Ward, do you know you are 16 minutes late? Miss Ward? She was sleeping. I think she was sleeping. Huh? Get back here! What's wrong? That's my line. Do you know what your role in is here? But I was just giving you a performance because I was late and want to apologize. That scene is super famous, you know. You should be happy. No one told you to give any performance. Do you even know why you've been summoned here today? Are you mad? Still like Mr. Prescott tempo is cute today too. What do you mean my tempo is cute today too? What the heck does that even mean? What you are getting mad for? It's not like I say it's... Shut up already. No one even says that anymore. Okay, calm down. You're scaring me. And whose fault is that? Ugh. Deep breaths, Justin. Deep breaths. If I had a golden axe right now, I'll be shopping suck us up. Can you just be normal, please? I should be saying that to you. Please stop being weird and just cooperate. Real face. It's not me, so who do you think it is? I don't know. I'm not really close with any of them. You are not close with your coworkers? I guess because I'm the newest employee and we always work from home, so you don't have to interact with them for work? Not really. Only Sophie. Sophie Allure? Oh yeah. Why? Because she's in charge of collaboration that has to do with project management. So I need to talk with her more. So you talk to Kuripa? Ah. Of course. She is who I talk to most. How does it feel? Let me think. Makes me feel happy? I don't really know what I should say. I just think she's cute and makes me happy. That's it, really. Anything else to add? No? Okay. Alibi. I just want to confirm with you one more time about the night of April 20th. Where were you? At my friend's house with my friends. Can you give me any proof? Where is this? My apartment. This is from your apartment CCTV on April 20th. Can you explain how you could be at your friend's house and your own apartment at the same time? But I was really at my friend's house. Look at this. I was with him. Again, damn it. Where is this? This is my friend's house in Viejo Universe. Viejo Universe? You don't know what Viejo Universe is? It was made with a brand new engine. It's Viejo, but it's just like real life. You can't tell the difference. So you were playing a game with your friend at that night? Well, strictly speaking, it's not a game, it's more like software. So your alibi is VR. Because I was with my friend, I can prove it. Who's your friend? I can't reveal his identity. Listen, I'm not disparaging you for what you enjoy, but this is a real life case in the real world and I need real details. So for this case at least, I hope you can see the difference between the virtual world and the real world, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, let's take a break. Okay, no problem. Let me ask you though, don't people get annoyed if you are always giving these little performances? Excuse me? Those are famous scenes, I told you really don't get. Some people will be over the moon if I perform for them, I bet. Listen, I don't mind comedy, but there's a time and a place. I'm here to catch a killer, not hear you tell jokes, get it? Okay, anyway, I'm curious. Why do you think everyone going to cooperate with you? What if the killer doesn't cooperate with you on purpose and that leads you on in the wrong direction? Whose fault will that be? The developer fault? The suspect fault. The suspect fault. Oh, I thought so. So if it's a lie that gets you to arrest the wrong person, then it's suspect fault. That sounds right. So are you admitting that this performance of yours was part of your strategy to mislead me? I think it's more like my life strategy. Life strategy? Because my mom did die early, so I grew up reading a lot of manga. I like to think of myself as those powerful, brave characters, kinda like role-playing, I guess. Whenever I think about role-playing, I think of my mom. It's like the only connection I have with her. I thought role-play was like dressing up in costumes. That's cosplay. I liked that when I was a kid, but I prefer actually acting as those characters, connecting with their inner selves. So it's like a sort of performance. Got it. Then I do have to say your performances are pretty good. I kept wanting to stop you, but then you'll pull me back in and I want to keep watching. Hehe. Yeah, I'm not used to being complimented. Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Oh yeah? Coworkers. Can we talk about your coworkers? My coworkers. I'm not really close with them. Well, they are any of you feel any are more trustworthy than the others? Yeah, Sophia Lura has a motive. Oh, what makes you say that? Sorry, I can't say. Then why should I believe what you say? I'm telling you the truth, okay? If you want to convict Sophie, I can't testify in court. You could prove it during your testimony? Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. From our discussion today, there's something I have to admit. I think you are very suspicious, Miss Ward. Me? Do you think I killed him? No, I didn't. What's your proof? Well, I'm too cute. What? I'm too cute and innocent to be guilty. Only lollicorns deserve that kind of thing. Cuteness is rightness, cuteness is innocence. So there is no way I did it. Miss Ward, what the heck are you talking about? Miss Ward? I'm not Miss Ward, I'm Captain Ward. What? Set sail for the open seas! Get back here! That's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say. I have to be careful with this kid or I'll totally lose the plot. So, you are willing to testify against Sophia Lure in court? Yeah. Alright then, thank you. Fayar has agreed to testify against Sophia Lure in court, shedding light on her motive, but we won't know the details until the day off. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? You mean day of the surprise stream? I was home. Why didn't you answer the phone when the police called you? I went to the gym that afternoon and I still left my phone there. I mean the gym in my apartment building. Your building staff didn't find it? They did, but they didn't know whose phone it was, so they couldn't contact me. When did you notice it was missing? When I went to order delivery, so around 9 PM? Do you go to gym a lot? No, I was just suddenly in the mood that day. I figured if super introverted people could get together and climb Mount Taco, then I should challenge myself too. But then after about 30 minutes down there, I thought maybe I should just go back to my room. Interesting. Why in that day she wanted to go to the gym? Why do you say you might graduate soon? Why do you say you might graduate soon? That's because... Gah, what are you talking about? I didn't say that. Are you confusing me with someone else? I want to talk about viewer XYZ001. So was that person Kuripa talking to the end you, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I guess you wouldn't admit it even if it were you, right? I get it. Still, I think Kuripa pretty amazing for guessing it was you. Do you know how she did that? Do you have any opinions on their conversation? On the count of it? No, not really. Okay then. I got this surprise stream alibis, eat me. Amanda Charles was home that day, I didn't go out. Most of her family was out seeing relatives that day, so only her brother was at home with her. The brother says she says he was playing video games during the stream and never saw Amanda come out from her room. Does her brother know she's creepy in the face? He says he didn't know anything about it before the murder, but never doubted his reasoning. Got it. Sophia was out on that night too. Since her emergency camera was fixed, we can confirm she didn't go near either camera. Got it. Anna Sharon went out to eat around 4 minutes before the stream. She ate up at Papa food stand and then walked back to Riverside for a bit. Stan's owner says he doesn't remember seeing her, that there were too many people, but she was caught on a convenience store camera while passing by later on. Also, she says she forgot to bring her phone out, so the police didn't get called back until 9:27. Okay, keep going. Prudence Weeks and Mr. Rose both answered the phone during the stream. They were together at the time and switched phone to prove it. Also, the police camera didn't catch either of them leaving. Faye Ward was at home that night too. She wasn't caught on any CCTV during the stream. She didn't answer her phone either. She was saying she left in the gym that afternoon. We confirmed that was true after checking with her building staff and cameras. Got it. The video asked me for this. Creepy stream on was General Chat where she ate 23 marshmallows. She streamed 75 to 10 minutes, didn't leave anyone, didn't leave ons. Judging from her live interaction with fans, it could be pre-recorded. Can you not always say the same thing? What, if you have problem with it, then do it yourself. Sorry Emily, my fault, haha. You are still here? Are you done for the day? Cool, you stayed safe to you. I still got some docs to read through. Well, I'm studying for my test. Test? Oh, you mean the bar? It's about that time again, huh? Yep, time flies. I don't get it. You got so much good grades in school. I figured this test will be easy for you. The bar has an oral exam. I get nervous. Really? But you are so quick and articulate as intermediary. Honestly, I feel like you are better at law than I am. And I don't spew a bunch of nonsense like you do. What nonsense? That's our strategy to knock the defense off their game. And I'm probably the only one who could even stand being your intermediary and make sense of all your dumb logic. Yeah, my last secretary quit after 2 months. See, I'm the only one who can stand you. So I guess it's alright if I fail again. What? No way, those are 2 different things. Don't you want to be a prosecutor? You got to stop using me as a fallback. I'm not falling back on anything. I just mean your office is close to my house and I like the environment. I get to eat all of the pudding I want, and you mean my pudding that you steal? I just mean I can take my time on tests and work with you in the meantime. Isn't that a good thing? Sure, come on, you love it. I think you could summon suspect back and ask them about Christmas surprise team. Okay. There is a hint in there, but I don't want to use it. How late you're gonna stay tonight? Just pretty late. I'm gonna buy some snacks then. You want anything? Yeah, pudding. Whoa, you are treating me to pudding? That's so... Sorry, but I need a minute of your time. Whoa, you scared the crap out of me. Where you even come from? Playing? What are you talking about? What did you do to Emily? Don't worry, she'll be fine. My blades have no effect on her. I don't talk to you directly to avoid any misunderstandings. You can count metaphysics. I'm not the Honor Shen, you know. Just think of us as 2 different entities. Or better yet, treat me like I don't exist. That way I won't influence your decision making. What do you want with me? But I value your will as well, so I'll ask your opinion first. Let me explain. This is a game, a metaphysical world of sorts in which prosecuted truth are mis close side. Right now, however, I'm talking to the real you, the player. Do you understand? I'll just pretend you do. Now here's the question. Would you rather be quickly unsure to the end of this game, regardless of the outcome, or are you willing to take more time with trial and error to uncover the truth? Find the truth. I fear as much. I know our time together has been short, but it was definitely interesting. I'll see you at the end. Have fun while you can. Nice of you. Hey, how about the response? Don't be a weirdo. Are you feeling okay? Me? I'm just tired from work, so I want to buy something sweet. Are you okay? You look scary. No, I'm fine, I think. You sure? You better tell me if something's up, or I will worry. No, I'm good. Go buy our pudding, my treat. Really? Lucky day, lucky day. It appeared that. That was weird. It's like the developer saying. So now we have other questions to do, because it said. No. No, surprise stream. It does. So what's the point of that surprise stream? You are taught to integrate, you know that? You know my job was already streaming, right? Are you too concerned with confidentiality? Maybe I've changed my mind. I don't see this investigation having much of a negative impact on Chris' image. If you need to stop streaming for a while, we have to announce a reason. Important announcements always get the most views. In the long run, the positive outweigh the negatives. That's why I'm a streamer. Does that answer your question, just in truth? This is a murder case, can you please not be thinking about business? Oh, come on, I'm helping you, aren't I? After I did that surprise team, the others should let their guard down. Proves they are not creepy real face, right? Keeping quiet? Seems like those two are more calculated than I thought. Miss Allure, what are you hiding? You want to know? Call me Sophie, then I'll tell you. Okay, Sophie. Oh, I never been more attracted to you, just in truth. My god. Stop looking at me with those deep, lustful eyes. It's making me shiny. Listen, I want to catch the killer too. My boss has been killed and someone is pretending to be me for an alibi. You think I will just roll over? So I'll use my own tactics to suss them out if I have to. You don't trust us? Relationships are mysterious, you know. Things take a little while to really eat up. So why don't you prove to me that you are trustworthy, just in truth? I want to ask about viewer XYZ001. What a cute question. It was you, wasn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. Sure, sure. When he asks about the murder happen, you say, I don't know, there was a suspicion at the scene of the crime, but I don't think that was the murder happen. Because I use that pair enough the most. If that's the murder happen, then wouldn't I be the most suspicious? If you're asked, who's the poster? And you reply, I already answered that. What do you mean by that? Ugh. Do you remember who I say were the most suspicious during my statement? Your family. Right, my mom and dad. That being Amanda and Honor. They're the fakers. Okay, got it. So what's the point of that surprise stream? I didn't start the stream, it was a fake. You can't trust anything said on there, huh? You know all of us have access to Korea accounts. Starting stream during the case like this, try to throw you off course, even spotting nonsense like she's going to graduate. You should lock them up and throw away the key. Ah, man, the mouse. And who is them? I bet it's Sophie. She'll drum up fake news sometimes, just to increase traffic. It's just like her to use a word like graduate to kick up some noise. So where are you during this stream? I went out to eat and forgot to bring my phone. You guys tried to call me, right? I saw a missed call when I got back. I can't tell you where I went to eat. I passed a convenience store on the way. I'm probably on their cameras. Okay, Sophie's just so sketchy. I know she'll keep saying she's Korean real face and that she did that stream and probably something stupid like you can't trust my family. But she's really the imposter. She'll just keep me insisting she's not because she needs an alibi. I don't know your other evidence points too, but as far as this surprise stream goes, it's Sophie all the way. I see. I would like to ask you about viewer XYZ001. I just have to say, Sophie is very smart. 3 questions and she figured out your identity. The questions she asked in response were pretty sharp too. You'll have to catch her. Got it, I'll take that in consideration. So the other didn't add. This one didn't add the surprise stream. Oh, it's here, because the others are in here, it's here. So what's the point of that surprise stream? Surprise stream? Why do you look so nervous all of a sudden? Nervous? I'm not. Are you creepy with your face? Of course I am. So I will do the surprise stream while murder is being investigated. It was to bait the killer. Oh, I fear someone must have been lying. At least Sophie and Ronnie weren't telling the truth, so I thought I'll do a new scheduled stream to catch the killer with their pants down. I thought if I just compared what everyone said, there will definitely be some contradictions. That's what I thought anyway, so I should have made sure it was okay first. I want to ask about the viewer. Huh? That test was you, right? I'm not sure what you mean. Huh? When I ask about the murder, you say I don't know. Why not? Well, it's weird that knife will be left at the scene of the crime, right? If the killer was that careless, you'll probably have more clues by now, right? You wouldn't still be interrogating us. And since you are, that probably means the killer covered their tracks pretty well, so they probably wouldn't have left behind the real murder happen, right? That's just what I think, at least. If you ask who's important, you reply, I already answered that. What do you mean by that? I was talking about a co-work. I say family, but I just meant it was a co-work so close they felt like family. I couldn't be sure 001 was Mr. Prosecutor, and since there were other viewers at the time, I could only be vague about it. So who's the imposter then? The other 2 girls. Is there anything else you can tell me about that stream? Apart from trying to write the kill, I also did that surprise stream to make myself feel better. Too much happened, so I was really stressed out. I know it seems stupid, but to a VTuber, her fans are the best friends she has. I want to do a stream to help me calm down. That's pretty much it. Okay. Does this as surprise stream? I need to check. It does. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? At home with Misty. We were watching Kuriba's stream and Fun Rank. What do you think about the stream? I thought it would been a while since I heard Kuriba's voice, I guess. That's it. I want to ask about the viewer. Viewer? Sorry, I didn't pay attention to people's name. If it's someone Kuriba talked during stream, then I don't remember. That's okay, thank you. because she doesn't care a lot about that stream. You already did this, okay. She doesn't have nothing new to do. And I already did this, okay. They don't have nothing else new. So, we know they both say Sophie. This one even says Sophie, and she'll help, so... Every support as a culprit 1, every support are culprit 2. Not this one, because it's for that. So, sleeping pills, because she uses a lot. Not this one, not this. Course about to begin. Man. Are you feeling good about it? Just take it step by step for now. And hold on, what are you even doing here? What? I can't come along? This has nothing to do with you. Don't you have other work to do? I'll put in overtime. I just reinvest in this case, alright? So what now? Do you even have a chance to win? Honestly, the lack of evidence is the most difficult part of this trial, huh? Then what is it? The fact that we have 3 people claiming to be Creeper's real face. So we have no explain this whole thing to the judge. That's going to make things difficult? Well, for some witnesses we have to avoid mentioning that they are Creeper's real face, but their testimony still has to prove that the defendant isn't their real face. They can say they are a real face, but they have to prove the defendant is. Wait, what? My brain's gonna break. Is it a conundrum? Huh? The trial is about to begin. Can we actually do this? Who knows? The court will begin. Matter definitely. So, Miss C, please be seated. The counsel, prosecution, the defense, are you ready to proceed? The prosecution is ready. Defense is ready. Very well, both sides may state their position. The victim is the case Miss C, one on the morning of April 21st. This ball was found in his office. Time of the estimate to be night before. Various signs points to someone familiar with Mr. C and office being the suspect, namely someone with a key, which is why we narrowed the suspect to Linus' 6 employees. Out of investigation, we also found that Sophia Lure is quite suspicious, which the prosecution will provide evidence for. There are 6 employees with a key office too, so it's irreasonable to focus on Sophia Lure for that reason. Ah, man. Also, the third various sides are far too abstract. In reality, there was no evidence at the scene of the crime that points to Miss Allure. Defense will provide evidence proving that Miss Allure has strong alibi, placing her away from the scene of the crime on the night of the murder. The prosecution frankly accused Miss Allure based on a series of false assumptions, not enough to prove any form of guilt. The assumption we will enumerate one by one. Very well, take outside claim into account, let the prosecution bring in the first witness to stand. Please state your name and occupation. Zell Oz, detective from the 4th Criminal Investigation Division. Explain the killer methods. The victim was poisoned and stabbed to death in his sleep. As far as I know, the murder happened is of his pair knife. Please tell me the results of your investigation into the murder happened. The knife itself is part of the knife has tested positive for trace of Mrs. C. blood and body tissue. There weren't any other knives or protection murder weapons found at scene crime. The current probability of the pair knife being the murder weapon is between 35 and 55%. Whose fingerprints do you find? Where do you find the knife? So it's possible the pair knife isn't the murder weapon? Ah, this is not correct. Ah, this wasn't correct too. Damn it. Personal conjecture. It has to be these, damn it. We found prints belonging to 4 of the 6 leading employees, namely Honor, Sharon, Pronas. Doctors show sleeping pills in victim policy. What does ingesting sleeping pills do to the body? No, this can't be. This depends how much someone takes. The amount of Mr. was definitely enough to knock him out cold. I don't even think an earthquake could have woken him up. So all this amount of sleep pills in someone's system inhibit their ability to fight back, as you basically be completely unable to resist everything with that amount in your system. This is most likely why there was no sign of struggle at the crime scene. So do you think the killer had the victim taking sleep pills to make it easy to kill? Did the ingredients of the pills follow him so much those held by the defendant? Ah, damn it. It's the last one, right? The pills found were exact same as ones in their possession, yes. Thank you. According to the police investigation, the victim ingested sleeping pills before he died. The defendant was in possession of the same type of sleeping pills, and their fingerprints were also found on potential murder weapon. Very well. Well then, with the defense police state their cross-examination. Oh, foregoing cross-examination will reduce the defense chance of federal outcome. Is that okay? Anyone with pulse can tell prosecution claim is full of holes, so I don't want to waste time. Okay, I understand. Then made the defense bring up the first witness. Letting the defendant testify on their own behalf, isn't that dangerous? But her success rate is like high. Really? So it's not cross-examining the witness? Isn't that kinda weird? It's public defender Zoe Dunn, she's famous for that tactic. Don't let your guard down. Please state your name occupation. I'm Sophia Lure, talent manager at Lillian Entertainment. Who in the office used that paring knife? Everyone. I use it off, sometimes I tell Prudence to use it too. True. Usually just to cut up fruit for everyone. No. Not for everyone. Damn it. Okay. You have to sleep because you have to sleepy, right? Yes, that's true. Leading question, objects stated, the witness need to answer. So, Bryce, are you even listening? Damn it, I forgot. Tell us how you sleep. Not great, I have made 4 days a week. I can't get sleep. And how you deal with that? I take sleeping pills, the ones that prosecutor mentioned. Okay. So we argue that means we'll have to use both sleeping pills and office paring knife. Yet those two connections do not mean Miss Allure is a murder. Ah man. That's all. Very well, I understand. Gah, hit me right where it hurts. Told you she's a tricky one. The person may begin cross-examination. Yes, I did give Honor some of my meds since she looked like she was in a lot of discomfort. I didn't know what they were. I thought they might be painkillers, so I'm sorry I didn't mention this early. I was just busy, so busy and tired I forgot. Press on ordering others around, press on others used for the knife, press frequency, press on sleeping body. This. You say you use paring knife usually to cut fruit for everyone. So what about the other times? Sometimes I use it to cut almonds into shape of a bunny. Amanda likes watching me do this, she'll say amazing and that I'm the best artist around and whoever marries me is the luckiest man in the world. I like hearing her say that stuff, so I'll do it for occasion. So you'll say you are very good with a knife then? Or you could just say I'm very confident in being around the kitchen. If you like, just improve my I could show you a few of my skills. Irrelevant, object stated. Prosecutor cannot accept a date in the courtroom. Oh, what a shame. I was never going to accept, alright. Sometimes I cut almonds in bunch shapes, someone loves watching me do that. You mentioned Prudence Weeks, remind us who she is. Prudence works at Lillian, she's in charge of merge. You say you tell her to use the paring knife sometimes, why? When guests come to the office I have her to cut up fruits, I was charged of hosting them. Why can't you do it yourself? Because Prudence is newer than me and she's easy to order around. Why lie about telling me so to use it? Damn it. When I first asked you to use the knife in early interview, you told me you were the only one. I didn't think that had anything to do with the case. Why inundate you with useless info when you already got so much to worry about? Don't you think it's my job to determine what's useless and what's not? I was just trying to help, sorry. Nothing. You can sleep 4 days a week, that's pretty high number. It is what it is. My work makes people But it's stressful too. Have you seen the doctor about that? Hey, are you looking out for me, Mr. Truth? Huh? When I speak, sir, I'll catch girls off guard. You bad boy. I was like, quite objective to everything. Plus, she was flirting, not me. I was just simply not flirt with the witness. Your Honor, please get back to case. I was going to use our hospital records as a jump-off point. She didn't do that on purpose, did she? You managed sleeping with someone. Oh come on, I wasn't even done with my question. Use the word sleeping buddy and not partner. Correct, I live alone but I like bringing people to spend the night. So what kind of buddies do you like to sleep with? I think it's good if they snore a little, but too much and it's annoying. What if one of your sleeping buddies can't sleep? What will you do? Sounds like you are trying to put words in my mouth, Mr. Truth. I won't give them sleepy pills if that's what you're hoping to hear. But first I'll pour us both glass of wine, then that's enough. Oh, you don't want more details? But the judge let you ask anything. I'm sure now this has nothing to do with the case, but thank you for cooperating. That's a shame. Among the shells. Don't you feel suffer with it, so I don't see problem where. Damn it, I think there is nothing. There is nothing to use. That was for the answer were really calculate. I have no further questions. The authorities have investigated everyone alibi thoroughly, right? Of course, that's our job. Please display how you carry your job now. Where does the Fed live? Very related to the case. That doesn't matter who objects, just change your question. That would be this, damn it. The Fed lives on 4th floor of a fully equipped apartment building. There are 2 exit entrances to the building, with front entrance being under 24-hour surveillance. There is also security camera at the main area of each elevator inside the elevator. It's pretty fancy building, to be honest, makes me kinda jealous. The defendant appeared on the building CCTV 3 times that day. The first 2 times were 11:22 and 11:44 AM. Judging from what she was carrying, the defendant went to get food, which we can back up with proof from nearby store. The third time was 9:02 PM. She walked over to the elevator, lifted her hand to push the cupboard, but then after hesitating for a moment decided not to push it. Instead, she turned and walked back to the way she came. This was wrong. Damn it. Could the defendant have left the building without being... Are there any exits from the fan building that are covered by a... Okay. Potentially, you can leave from the emergency exit on any floor. There are cameras there, but the one on the first floor broke 3 days before the murder. So the fans left through the emergency exit that night, right? No, it can't be that. Is there evidence that points to the Fed potentially leaving through the emergency? We found the Fed's fingerprints on the latch leading out to the emergency staircase and banister leaning down. So the Fed wanted to leave her apartment building at 9:02 PM on night of the murder. She decided against using the elevator, however, could she have used the emergency staircase instead? Her fingerprints on the banister make that a real possibility conflict with the Fed's claim that she didn't leave her building that night. That will be all, Your Honor. Very well, I've heard prosecutor game, will fans like Crossman, so many holes. Thank you, my next wish will be able to fill them all. I'd like to call the stand now, Your Honor. Where were you on night of April 20th? I was working at home, I didn't go out that night. The witness always against the rules. Okay, did work that. That night I was streaming as Kuripa. I was in front of my computer all night spending time with my fans. Let me explain this to the VTuber face recognition, explaining what it is. Now the fans would like to present evidence 041. Would we witness split test who is this in picture? Our company VTuber Kuripa. What's your history with Kuripa? She's my favorite obsession when I stream. In other words, I'm Kuripa real face. So on the night of the crime you were at home, you never entered the office, right? Ah, it was for me to press in there. Damn it! When did you stream that night? From 7 to 10 PM. That night Mr. was out of stream, judging for nature. It requires 32 hours in front of the computer. Because of this, possible that Mr. left her computer and went to the office to commit a crime is incredibly low. That we all know. The witness does not prove that she's definitely creepy real face. Never mind you, Mr. Truth, the term creepy real face is the prosecution's responsibility. You can prove real faces for sure. I have no space to prove that's a lure. Moreover, Satan cannot prove that Mr. is the only possible murder, can it? Does the police have anything more to say than matter? No, their police are confirmation. Now what? Isn't it good for us, right? No, this is all part of our play. If Sophie is lying, then there is definitely inconsistency in her testimony. We can find it and prove she's not creepy real face. Alright, you can do it. Okay, press on her being on agent. Remind me again what your look is. She's my virtual representation online, meaning I'm a real face. But you say that before. Before you say you were her agent. I'm also agent. To be honest with you, I'm Kuripa as well as my own agent, but to keep my identity secret, I will tell people about the agent part. Is it to balance stream with your agent work? To be honest, it's not this, but it does have its advantage. If I get less than an ideal offer, I can always use checking with my client as background chip, since that client is me, I see. But what if someone tried to reach you while you are streaming or needs to call Kuripa on the spot? How could that happen? I'll say that again. I'm Kuripa real face. When Kuripa is streaming, I'm streaming and I'm no longer available as an agent. What you just described could never happen. I understand. So as Kuripa real face, you must know everything about her, right? Of course, what kind of VTuber will I be otherwise? Then let me ask you. CP, damn it, that's those things. Wild Goose, which is my other agent alter ego. Where were those things? Hey, in here. This means who she's coupled up with, Justin. Wild Goose. Who's related to Sophia Lure. What's so weird about that? We did it on purpose. Oh, there is only one artist at the layer, but fans like to see the interaction between. So Kuripa talks about her interaction with her agent during streams, but letting the fans imagine her ship between the two of them. It makes the shippers happy and it's all engineered by us. God, but really I need to ask. I like myself so much so I ship myself with myself, yes. What's wrong, Justin Truth? You don't like yourself? Oof, right, it hurts. This woman is mean. It's alright, I like her at least. Thanks. Yeah, okay. Press on day of the murder. What was the topic of the stream that day? Ah, man. Reading old marshmallows and chat with fans. Oh, my master boost for the next review, we chat about that. At time, well, goes best. Hey, man. So what? Was that enough to prove I was the one streaming that day? You say you want to touch Wild Goose Breast. Yup. But you are a real face, don't you think that's a strange thing to say? Are you saying my breasts don't look like they feel great? That's what I'm saying. What is now? You have to let me try too. Hey, you have your chance on stand, so please shut now. What? She brought up, not me. I'm to ask the witness about telling the fast she want to touch her own breasts. Is that so? Hero was thinking just the two was trying to suit my body. Please stop messing with me. Two fans while goes and creep are two different people, so I don't understand how that state was weird. In fact, I'll say I have every right to say since I'm all goose too. That's all I have to say about that. But it isn't the creep stream. Don't you feel sorry or with this? What? What? It's not correct. But in there it says doesn't say about that. Cause this one is about the marshmallows. Doesn't say that. First I didn't leave the computer at all. Cause this photo. Then you could explain why you appear in front of it at night show. I did take a short break at 9 PM, yes. What? Psst, I'm on it. I was feeling a little out of that night, so I originally want to go downstairs and grab a coffee. I didn't want to explain everything to my fans, so I just say I need to take a quick potty break. But then I was about to get on the elevator. I remember I had some old coffee still in the fridge, so I just went back to drink that instead. Does that answer your question? No, your fingerprints found on the emergency exit staircase then. Sometimes I like to take staircase instead of the wait for exercise. My fingerprints were probably left over from one of those times. As for why the camera was broken, I have no idea, I had nothing to do. About 2 hours and 20 minutes into her stream, Kuripa took 10-minute break. She didn't turn her model off, so I didn't notice at first, sorry. Okay then. Minutes. Wait a sec, I think I could present some evidence here to undermine her. Ah, we have a hint. Oops, not in here. This is good, gives a hint. But what could it be? Perry knife, alibi. Not this one. At night show, she was seen. Was the greeting Sophie said kinda off? Can you ask her again? The greeting? So in here? Not so, not this. Hello, Cafe, Kuri Kuri. I'm Kuripa. So it had to be in here. Let's get ready to roll. Let's get ready to roll. Kurikyo, I'm Kuripa. Let's get ready to roll. Let's get ready to roll. Can you please state Kuripa's closing catchphrase? It does say so, it's all to see. You need to catchphrase, okay? Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. See you next time. Catch me if you can. Yes. Present the evidence 010. According to my notes here, Kuripa says thanks for keeping me company. What are the chances you get it wrong today? Not once but twice. Ah, okay, it was the catchphrase. So it's a detail, small detail, but you need to pay attention. Seems like you are speechless. Well then, to reiterate, the fan has gotten wrong a lie she's supposed to say every day. This puts serious doubt on the fact being Kuripa's real face. Yes, it's quite unbelievable. Actually, I do have Marco Serra, the real face. I'd like to call my next wish to stand. Oh, very well, the procedure next wish is... Please state your name and occupation. Understand Kuripa's father real face. Father here refers to the one who made Kuripa's 3D model. So my next wish is Lillian own digital modeler, the one who made Kuripa. The wit is also close to be Kuripa's real face. Could be there more than one real face? No, there is only one. But for certain reasons, right now there is more than one person claiming to be the real face. But let me remind everyone that right now the focus of this story is to determine the viability of the fan's alibi, not to find Kuripa's real face. Also, procedure has applied to the court for a legal search warrant. I would love if the court will be able to approve that application as soon as possible. Looks like we have our part to play too. Very well. We can't have Honor Shen saying she's the real face, right? Right, see, she can't prove that. So complicated. Prove that Sophia Lure has sent multiple work messages to the witness during the stream. What kind of communication platform does Lure use? We have a chat room on DC, it's useful since we are from home. Do you read a message while streaming? You don't like going into the office, do you? No, this can't be. Not specific, some people even read work message in the middle of the night. On April 3rd, Kuripa was streaming a shooting game from 6 to 8 PM. Don't you figure about setting work message in the middle of the night is each pin, but no. You receive a work message on April. This one. Yes, I received a message from Sophia at 7 PM. Is Mizu said you Mr. Accuracy, could she be Kuripa's real face? Has Mizu works set work message during Kuripa's stream before? Yes, on April 7th, 12th and 14th. I got message from Sophia on all those nights while Kuripa was streaming. As I said before, streaming requires a high amount of concentration. The witness match while she's streaming will break the concentration. This casts doubt on the fan's claim of being Kuripa's real face. Are those your concluding remarks? Yes, Your Honor, very well. Will fair consideration? Yes, I'll miss all personal answer the prosecution question yourself, no need to waste time. Great. Very well, if that wishes. Okay, so she gonna answer. Did you send work message to the coworker during Kuripa's stream on night of April 4th? Yeah, I sent message on the chat. Is it true that in every stream there will be always a few moments of downtime? Objection, she can't ask that. Can you explain how you could set a test while streaming at the same time? There is downtime during streams, even while playing a fast-paced game, there is loading or spectating. I could use those moments to reply urgent work tests. Why not wait until after the stream? Memory isn't great, if I don't respond immediately I might forget about it, so I've learned to handle those things as soon as I can. Since you are streaming, why send a text as your agent self and not Kuripa? I have to keep my identity secret even among coworkers. That's why I maintain my agent identity even while I'm streaming. As you heard, Miss Lolo prefers handling urgent work matters during a stream so she doesn't forget. This does not impact her job as a VTuber. As such, this not negate her claim to be Kuripa's real face. No further questions. Something not right here. Was it though? Psst, Justin, what? What was the cause makes the witness? Yes, you are. Very well, then next SR. Quit zoning out, sorry. Okay. There will always be moments of downtime while streaming, and I use those to send message. I like handling work immediately when it comes up, otherwise I'll forget. I use my agent identity to keep my Kuripa identity secret. press on brakes during stream. There is no time during every stream. I can also play matches while try to be fast, pretty easy. If I'm playing a game with 2 rounds, there is no time between match or when I'm dead. And when other people are talking during collabs, I have even more time. What we'll do during those little breaks? Getting text during a stream is pretty common among VTubers. It's common to get more messages from an agent during more important events. So you send messages to Creeper during your streams as our agent? Now ask friendly to most VTubers. I'm Kurip as well as an agent, so of course I'm not saying message to myself. But while I'm streaming, I'll get message from Mr. C or even planning etc. When I say agent before, I just meant management in general. Okay, got it. Press on 7. There are hackers of conversation provided to us by Honor Shen. At 8:37 PM on April 7, you asked Miss Shen when the mock-up of a new model will be finished and if she could finish it earlier. Could you tell me what you were doing on stream that made you want to send this message? As I had just announced our next event to chat. The image I asked Arno about was going to be used during that event. Then I remember during a meeting, we say we'll run a test stream early, so I thought to text on, I understand. There are records of a conversation provided to us by Arno Shen on 12. I was playing an exercise game that day wearing a basic commercial capture suit while streaming. During the stream I realized there were some issues with it and I thought it might be model itself, so I sent her a screen cap and asked her to fix it. And your exercise was sending that message? At one point mocap completely froze and my model just hung there all contorted and messed up, so I sent her that text while trying to fix it up. The viewers just saw my frozen mod, then there wouldn't be any way for them to tell what was going behind the scenes. And on 4th, at 6:05 PM on April 4, you asked Shen about the status of Model Q, especially if she could add variations to the wings movements. Could you tell me what we were doing on stream that made you want to send this message? We were doing some free chat before the game started. I mentioned drink I was spokesperson for, then remember the client asked if you could add wings to go with their team. So I figured I'll ask Honor if she could make the movement a little more varied. Understand. These are for April 1st. We don't have April 1st, right? No. This. Okay, slow strike cyclone, a dating. The date got cancelled, free talk. So in here we can only see 17, 18, 19, 20, free talk. Fighting game, share shall change it. We have 17, 7, 12 and 14. In here we don't have 7. 14, we can't even see the 14. How I can see this? Well, 20 general shots. But she doesn't, like, what? How I can reach this? So in here there is nothing. No, there is, but where? Because 7. I'll share next event with my fans, so I ask if the model could finish early. Huh? Sophia will ask our share where she will be finished with a certain image, one whether she or not she could finish early. On 12, Sophia said multiple images on the chain, asking if some fiction. Action. So in that action, exercise game. No. What? She's lying, it says action. Exercise game in there says action. We're chatting before playing. On night, so it was to be that. So the other even it says action and there is exercise. It wouldn't work, but that to be this. So all night, however, you were chatting with your fans about a drink you were presenting, which prompted you to ask me some modeling question, right? Right. Can you tell what game you were playing that night, or a game where you escaped a train station? Could have seen that I was secret revealed. I knew it had to be this because of the what is in there too. It had to be or the schedule or this one. It was this. It's good to be able to create today's hottest game. It's also that night there wasn't any free chat with fans. I forgot. Interview right because it was another sponsor. That's why I remember all that about the drink on the wings. If you don't mind, I would like to present some more evidence. A conversation provided by that drink company you were rapping. On the night of April 14th, you had a text conversation with that cop for about 20 minutes. Damn it. Can you explain to me how you could be interviewing a game creator and having a 20-minute conversation with a client at the same time? She's the fake, how could you believe someone like her? It's one thing to masquerade as my dad, but now you try to bring me down too? Then how do you explain the April 1st debacle? Didn't sponsors give us the wrong info? That's our fight. Right now it's already clear that the defendant has conveniently forgot one too many things about Kuripa. Right now the prosecution believes the defendant potentially utilized her position as group agent to pose as her in order to fabricate an alibi. But I understand who is next witness. Next witness will help me expound open the defendant's motive as well as big reasons why we doubt her innocence. Okay, there you are. Thank you for believing me, no problem, but you should start to play yourself, or do you need specific prompt to get started? I will tell you everything. Just ask me what happened on the night of March 16th, believe me. Please don't have your betting out. Please state your name and occupation. My name is Fireward, living project manager. Please tell me what were on night March 16th. I was organizing some documents and stay at the office really late. At office alone, you must really make yourself at home there. Did those documents contain any tantalizing secrets? No, this one. Yeah, I think I figured out Missy's secret. I don't think why it was stuck in those documents. This secret had everything to do with Sophie Allure? No, it can't be this, damn it. I bet in there. What's the secret? It was insurance policy and the beneficiary name was Sophia Lord. There we go. What? I took a photo. Can I show you? This is Sea Life Insurance policy. There were multiple beneficiaries right on it. Sophia Lord is listed as the primary beneficiary without any specific relationship given. So I'm so surprised. I didn't think they were that close. I say they were a couple enough of the reasons. I just get to the point right now. No, it can't be this because we are making assumption. Damn it. Well, it's like this. I was really curious, so I checked up Sophie's social media, and on one of her friends' page, I saw a picture of two of them together. Do you confirm the relationship with that friend of me? So, do you have any other proof that two of them might be romantically involved? Yeah, that friend of Sophie commented on their photo as the most annoying PDA couple ever, and then she tagged me Sia Sophie. Ah. Thank you. As we heard, it shows on social media that the victim and the defendant were an item. However, the defendant hasn't brought this point up in any of their testimony. This life insurance policy states that the defendant will receive tangible benefits if the policyholder, the victim, were to die. Does this have to do with this case? I think we'll better find out. Very well, said prosecution. Okay, cross-examination. What? Seems like an important question. They made the defense begin their cross-examination. Please describe how you found these insurance policies exactly. I put a report on our reviews and put all into a file, and as I thought I also released a fee from previous year, I came across the insurance form. Did you tell anyone else? I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want to cause a scene. The policy from might still be there stuck on those files. Why did you take a photo of it? Because I want to check if it was real or not. Did you just look into Miss C and Miss Allure ship so you'll have the dirt on Miss Allure? No, don't let that happen. Hypothetical question. What was drove to find? Okay. I was just really curious, I know that's wrong, but I couldn't help it. How did you know to check that mutual friend social media page? I didn't, I just checked everyone on Sophie friend list, one by one. Saw how much time total to spend investigate Miss C and Miss Allure relationship. 1 or 2 days, I don't really remember. That's amazing. Hypothetical question. The witness stumbled upon a document at work completely related to her job. Then she didn't report, but instead took pictures of it and spent 2 whole days looking into victim and Miss Allure relationship. I think the witness motive for doing this should be further clarified. Furthermore, we don't have any proof of that this insurance form is real. The defense thinks this particular claim is lacking in strong supporting evidence and does not establish Miss Allure's potential motive for murder. She hasn't even confirmed the victim had found a relationship that can't be good for them. Well, I'll say with next witness. Before going next witness, the defense would like to respond to the prosecution claim. Very well. The prosecution cast doubts on whether Miss Allure is Kuripa real face, doubts which have been supported by reliable evidence. What? That was before you lied to me, but you did, so now I'm doing this on my way. I want to change defense attorneys. Oh, and what is the valid reason for requesting this change? She doesn't believe me. She's not going by what we agreed to. Well, from court perspective, everything the defense has done and said so far has been to uphold the defendant's position. As such, the court thinks changing defense attorneys will not be beneficial to the defendant. Request denied, made the defense please continue. Thank you. The defense believes Miss Allure claimed to be Kuripa's real face does not hold water and would like to rescind that statement. What the? But isn't that good for us? Then why do I have a bad feeling about this? The defense would like to question its last witness. Why are you helping the enemy? Huh? You are the prosecution witness. Because Zoe say she will go on a date with me. Could you please not be so easily bribed? You are a detective. Please be quiet, Miss Truth. Sorry. According to police investigation, the victim arrived at the office at 7 PM on the night of April 20th. The current estimated time of death is between 9:50 and 11, right? Right. We already thought the victim had the habit of staying late at the office, but this morning came into some new information. Please look at this. How late are you staying tonight? I want to talk about South Missy. I wasn't planning on staying late tonight. I want to talk today. Yeah, just wait up for me. I'll meet you at house. Don't you need to stream? Yeah, just wait for me, please. Okay. The police checked Kuripa messaging apps and she has a lot of deleted messages, including those with the victim. The screenshots of the messages shown was taken from social media platform this morning. We asked one of our IT guys to check this authenticity and he confirmed it. The screenshot wasn't doctored. We think it shows some of Kuripa messages before they were deleted. You say it was found on social media. How do you find it? This works? No, it isn't. There is nothing against the rule there. Okay. We score interest specific keywords every day, especially regarding Kuripa's case, given how big it's become. This specific screenshot was posted by someone who goes by the name Operator A, then it's spread around the net like wildfire. Have you looked into this Operator A? We weren't able to uncover the identity though. Seems they use a lot of anti-track software. Let's say we did find another piece of information, take a look. So what, I deserve it, so it's corporate policy that when artists are arrested and bullied online, you just don't do anything about it. I think you are overly emotional. I didn't say each, so now what, you are meeting and make everyone agree your plan to remind everyone you are the boss. I told you already those weren't my intentions. Well, I can't rely on my identity anyway, so my it doesn't matter. I'm late for me, I'll calculate, don't bother. According to this conversation on April 4, Miss Sia and Kuripa got into a heated argument, with Kuripa even mentioning the idea of leaving the company. And after the authorities investigate the possibility of Kuripa being the culprit, we haven't. We figure Kuripa is a virtual phenomenon, more of a concept than anything, and not the focus of this case. And for my last question, have you looked into Kuripa's real face? Unfortunately, while we are looking into it, we still don't have a clue what it is. The victim had an appointment with Kurip, which is why he stayed late off that night. This is new important information we know for sure. Did Kurip face at the office? Did she see Mr. C get murdered? Does their argument have anything to do with this case? Damn it. Defense argues that prosecution must immediately change the direction of their investigation, looking into the possibility of Kurip's face being involved in this crime. Now I know what didn't feel right. So it's never believed the defendant was Kurip's real face. But now that we have proven the defendant isn't the real face, she can claim the real face is the killer. Looks like I have walked into right their trap. That undo is scary. This was submitted according to the procedure. Very sorry, but we got all of these evidence just before trial began and didn't have time to submit properly. However, the defense feels it's not only reliable evidence, but that is crucial to this case. We feel a qualified prosecution will also feel the same way. What does prosecution think? What should we do? If this evidence isn't overturned, we'll probably lose the case. If you don't block this evidence, the chance of the defendant being convicted will go way down. I have no interest in victory. All I seek is truth. Justin, did we only come here to win a case? No, right? We are here to catch a killer. That's the only reason we are here dealing with this defense lawyer. I guess you already made up your mind. Prosecutor Truth? Sorry, Your Honor, I was just thinking. The prosecution has decided to allow the defense new evidence. Likewise, we would like to for cross-examination. Are you sure? Yes. Victory isn't my only goal here. Detective Oz may be an idiot, but their investigation results have always been reliable. I'm sure the evidence is good. But just know, Oz, I won't let it slide that you didn't immediately inform the prosecution of your new findings. We'll talk later, talk after the trial. Crap. Duly note. Now, there are other witnesses? No, that Oz is the defense's last witness. Is that so? Well then, both parties may give their concluding remarks. We already know Sophia Lore's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Her claim to being Kurip's face has also been proved false, a lie making us consider whether she truly did stay in her apartment all night. It's also been found on the victim's insurance form that the defendant will have come into a large amount of money in the event of the victim's death, lending motive to the case. The prosecution hereby asserts that there exists substantial suspicion regarding the defendant's involvement in Mr. C's murder. The prosecution can still not prove the Paris knife is Mariapo, rendering Mr. Lore's fingerprints meaningless. Defense has already admitted that the defendant lied about being Kurip's real face. That same prosecution is still unable to prove whether she left her home on the night of the murder. Primary point of uncertainty in this case comes from the newly uncovered fact that Kurip arranged a meeting with the victim at the company office. Defense argues that Kurip carries the greatest suspicion in this case and Mr. Lore should be acquitted of all charges. I understand. This corresponds that there are too many unresolved factors in this case. The prosecutor should conduct a new investigation and collect hard evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. As such, this case will be retried at a later date. Court adjourned. A dog ate the search warrant? Yeah, it was taking so long, so I checked again with the court and that's what they told me. What the heck kind of ridiculous is that? The whole country turning to this case, can't we get an exception or something? Why they are being so difficult with this? I already tried to complain, it's not your problem. What's the discourse like online? Well, Kurip's fans and haters are basically at war, some outside content creators are shimming in too. The fans and haters are both pretty rabid. I'll say they are evenly matched. What about Operator A? Alright, Operator A, their account has been active since the very first hearing. Since they are posting latest internal information, everyone been paying close attention. You would like me to look into their activity? Yes. You know, I've always thought our investigation should never be tainted by internet chat, but this case seems to be different. So I decided to dive into this myself. If you wouldn't mind help me get set up. I just hope you find the killer. I need concrete evidence to do that. Yep, good luck. Online investigation has been unlocked. Should we call a suspect over? No, I want to see what I can find online first. Okay, thank you. Now, internet. They are really familiar with the hearing times. We'll have to try and restrict what information gets out to the public unless these persons are a part of the hearing itself. Important announcement, this was that, right? Yeah, this is that thing. Okay. So it feels off, but I'll take another look when I have time. I should look into operator A, okay. Because we need to go to his in here. You don't have to remind me so many times I understand English. Wild goose. This tile is being set up really with support, so our partner wants too much to be perfect. They pick up the name Leland Staff A on purpose. Try to make themselves look like part of the copy, huh? Are they trying to show that Kuripa are to communicate with? Seems like a lot of people support Sophia Lure. Seems like people are his personality. There's nothing else. To operate out, they want leaking these screenshots before questioning the suspect again. I should also check the comments on post carefully. I did that. Because we have these. We have these that are repressed. This one doesn't have nothing to press. Huh? What I'm missing? Is it enough? Okay, I need to press it one more time in there. Emily, can I ask you something? What is it? Creep online conversation were all deleted, right? Yep, all gone. Wait a sec, then how does operator A have some screenshots of them? That must mean they knew a conversation will be deleted, so they took a screenshot beforehand. How would they know the conversation will be deleted? Maybe someone wanted to hide something and they knew. Hide what? Maybe the real face identity. Creepy real face won't be talking with themselves, so maybe someone let it slip. But all creepy real face leak messages that make them look bad. They won't, which is why I don't think operator A is creepy real face. They also might have been trying to hide something related to the murder. Maybe they knew the murder was going to take place, so they made backups of their conversation with Kuripa beforehand. You think operator is the killer? It's highly likely. Anyway, you can ask our suspect about all of this online stuff. Maybe it will land us a new lead. But if operator A pull all these messages online, they are probably prepared for whatever comes their way. I don't think this will be that easy. But yeah, like, hope you guys enjoy some gameplay of the real face of a VTuber. Like, if you like Phoenix Wright, you gotta enjoy this one because it's same thing, like visual novel with then on the court you need to present evidence, you need to object, you need to know what is to the right questions. So if you like Phoenix Wright, you're gonna go like this, and of course, this more like to know who is behind the murder in this company, because you have a VTuber, right? That is not real, but then you have 3 people that are saying that they are the real face, but then you need to present the proof to move on, and then now we have Operator A, that is someone that it's the real killer, but someone in this company knows that person, and they knew that will happen, the killing, so they hide. So now you'll need to talk again with them to understand more the story, then go to court and do it more. But it's very cool because the art style is good. It's not always like talk about the case. There is some comedy here and there. There is the flirt. You have then to the internet, to search through the internet, to chat with this character, with the police, to send them to search for more evidence. So there's a lot of things to do, and like the story is always interesting, so that's always a good thing, and it's long, of course. Like, it's not short visual novel, it's long, so it's like you're gonna have a lot of hours to play, like Phoenix Wright. And like I say always, for a visual novel to be good, you need to have a good story that it has. I knew it was like Phoenix Wright, so I'm immediately like, okay, it has to be good. Of course, the story it is, and then the art style is other thing that has to fall with visual novel, and the art style is good. I like it, so yeah, very good. So if you like Phoenix Wright, you're gonna enjoy this one. Give it a shot. It's already out on Steam, and you're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna have to figure it out who killed Mr. C. That is a chicken. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.